Welcome back, guys. It's
been
been a bit.
Mhm.
It's been a bit since we last played. So I'm gonna ask this tumultuous question of who can give us a recap of last session.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought that was going to take longer than I expected, but go ahead.
Is it really a surprise? Okay. So we started out the session having left the town that I can't remember the name of anymore because it's been 3 weeks.
Harkmeyer.
Harkmeyer.
We left Harkmeyer and we set out and we're settling. We traveled on the road for a bit and we settled down for a night's rest. Trim and Rhodes are on first watch. They have a conversation about what got Thrym into magic in the first place, because Rhodes seems worried about his motivations, just from other wizards he's met.
Wizards.
It begins to rain, and the party sort of scrambles for cover, because I don't think any of us were under cover before it started raining. Wake and Priya are unbothered by the storm and take their second watch, and see a figure riding a lightning bolt in the sky. Priya says she wants to do that. Zira and Flower take the final watch as the storm begins to subside. Flower asks Zira about the god of darkness, Lisette. When Zira kind of talks a bit about like balance and how there isn't necessarily like a good or evil inherent in light or dark. They just are. Flower counters that in the Fae, light and dark are actually evil, so or evil or good. And goes on to explain how everything there it tends to extremes. Zira tries to comfort her, and gets her to see like how the prime material is different from where she came from, and she doesn't necessarily need to think of everything in terms of the Feywild. In the morning, we are approached by a traveling Goliath who most everyone seems suspicious of. He explains he only wants to share a conversation and has skills in cooking. Be happy to cook for us. Rhodes confirms it's okay by asking, "Are you a good guy?" And is satisfied by that answer, fully trusting him. Eventually, the Goliath is allowed to join us and makes us a fantastic meal. And we have some small talk. I think he was heading up to like Arborist or something to like serve some highborn. I didn't write any of that down.
Yeah.
After that, we pack up and head out. Flower and Zira kind of puzzled why we even trusted the Goliath in the first place. But we talk a bit about how we have like a party who could detect poison if there was poison on anything. I don't know. There's a bunch of big crashing sounds. Anyway, we continue out on the road back to Aegis. We come across a stream and notice that it's starting to run with blood. So Thrym sends out Hugin to do a little look around and spies a battle that's it's not far off, but it's a little bit of a ways. Or it looks like some horse riders are being cornered, or a group of horse riders have cornered a sort of platoon of Amber Guard. So we mount our horses and charge towards the fight, except for Wake, who turns into a wolf and charges toward the fight. And I can't remember whether Thrym hopped on right away or once they got there. But either way, Thrym eventually is riding Wake in wolf form. They look like an orc raiding party from beyond the wall. Not really sure why they were there, but they were there. We get a chance to show off some of our new abilities. We win the fight, manage to save 2 of the guards. The guards are just part of a patrol in the area, and they were attacked. We helped them deal with the dead, bury them, and kind of sort out what's left. And to kind of thank us, they offer us the horses that the people who attacked them kind of had, and the horses to accept new masters. And all of us got a horse at the end of the session that we all gave names to. I think we have a whole channel here about horses. And that's it.
Yes. It's called
Yeah.
Horses.
Yes.
Yeah, we named them. Mine was
Yes, you did.
Flash.
Trim didn't include his name with his horse picture, though. What's up
The
with
fuck?
that?
Trim. It
You
was like
remember it?
Slipknot or something.
Slept
They
near.
sleep near.
That was
I'm not culturally insensitive.
Yeah, so coming back to that, I'll bring you over. I have all your horses with the artwork and, well, pictures and names. In the aftermath of this battle, you've already looted and basically bonded with each of your horses through Wake's Speak with Animals. So, you have dedicated horses to your travel now, and more horses to deal with. As
Hooray.
Hey, Sin,
Yeah.
Sin,
what the fuck is that noise?
yeah, there's a lot
What
of
it-
banging in the back.
It sounds like somebody moving a chair every few minutes.
Cooking.
That right
Cooking. It's cooking.
Okay.
I'll just go on mute.
Okay. So,
All right.
in the aftermath of this battle, is there anything anybody would like to do in this moment before we move on to travel again?
I'm racing my horse.
Horse race?
Yeah, I'm on my broom, remember?
Oh. Rhodes is not confident in his horse riding ability, so he would not be one to race. So if anybody else wants to race.
Oh, I am racing
Yeah,
my horse
speak
on
up
my
now.
broom.
Oh, you're racing your own horse.
Yes.
They wanted to race one of us. Okay.
Nah,
Oh, that's
screw you,
nice.
pansies.
Okay. I don't have anything I really want to do.
Okay. So we move on back towards Aegis. It's
If we're going directly to the city, we should talk about what we're gonna tell the
Raffi.
chapter or Raffi about.
And we're gonna tell the chapter everything.
Yeah, I think we did kind of talk about that. But
Didn't
yeah,
actually decide.
what are we gonna tell Raffi about
Well,
all that nonsense with Perseus?
why? So why would it be bad if we did?
Oh, I don't know. What
Oh, I
the-
suppose. Well, okay. So the question is, Raffi seems to be part of this group that Perseus told us was bad,
Yeah.
but we've only seen Perseus as bad, and Raffi has paid us.
Right, but if we
It's
like
tricky,
tell
be quiet.
Raffi about Perseus and Raffi's the bad guy, then he knows to be walking on eggshells. We tipped him off to the trying to watch him for, and then like you can't really watch him for that because then he like
Well, do we really want to watch out? Do we think that there is something to worry about?
Well, see, we don't know. Perseus was like, he's bad and he does bad things, or not Raffi specifically, but the group that Raffi seems to be involved with. So I thought maybe we could just try to play it smart and not really mention anything and see in the future if he is a bad person? Or
well-
do we trust a criminal? Like, obviously he does
We
bad
did
things.
know. We already kind of knew he was a criminal.
Yeah, but it's true.
Also,
But
we
like,
should
why
point
why
out
would we owe him? You know, like owe him this information.
we can keep it to ourselves if that's easier. But we do also have to remember that he arranged for us to escort that half-orc princess, and then her opposition is who was just attacking guards out here.
Right. So by like transference, they might be the same on the same side. I mean,
I would think, you know, since they're against the princess, we can assume that they're also against Rafi's interests. So,
Oh yeah, probably.
well, so I
But-
wasn't. We can tell him that we met those assholes on the road. I was talking more about Perseus.
Oh, I don't think Rafi cares. He was just the middleman.
Right. He was just
It-
doing criminal things because
It
he's a
was
criminal.
yeah.
I
one
think
of
it's in
those-
our best interest to keep it to ourselves, because then we can see if Perseus is lying by not telling him. Then we can also see if Rafi is lying if we don't tell him. But if we
Oh.
tell him, we lose
Your
any
logic
advantage.
is there. I agree with you. If we just kind of keep it to ourselves and see how Rafi performs in the future, like we don't owe him this information anyways.
Best not to stir the pot too much. You know.
Right. That's what I think. I agree
Yeah,
with
we're not
Zira.
involved. You know, he throws up
You
his hand. We're not
you-
involved.
you've lost me.
I think we just see what happens. We just keep it to ourselves. It's like, and just kind of judge his character a little more. But I don't feel like we owe him this information anyways. Like, we
Sure.
did the thing. We don't need to tell him who was there.
Right. But does Perseus have the pot, or is it Rafi's?
Oh,
boy.
the pun.
It's
Well, don't stir
one
the
of those
pot.
figures of speech.
Yeah.
Mm.
If you stir it up, it gets all jumbled up and complicated.
All right.
It's best to just keep it simple. You know, we don't need to tell him anything. He doesn't know that we know. Just whatever.
He doesn't need to
It's
know.
less trouble.
All right, then we keep it to ourselves, at least for now.
Yeah. Unless he needs to know, but I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. With a conversation had about what to do when arriving at Aegis, it's another couple days before you actually get there. However, we're going to fast forward those next couple days because travel is uneventful. It's pretty boring. You just go along the road. You pass by travelers going from Magus to Shield Home and back. It's beautiful country though, and the nights are peaceful. No thunderstorms come to meet you again. And eventually, about midday on your third day of travel, you make it back to the city of Aegis. And, well, I have a new thing for you guys. As you are approaching Honor's Gate,
The city becomes more real, more solid.
yes.
Oh, she round.
Yes.
You didn't know?
Be
I
curvy.
don't know.
We've seen the map before. Not
I don't
know
this
shit,
detailed,
bro.
though.
I will actually, if you want to, I'll make the splash available to you so you can see the translation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
we've seen the overview before.
Yeah, but it's harder to tell it's round because it's not straight up or down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, obviously it's round. Leave me alone.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Uh huh.
So, and if you zoom in, you can see some of the highlights of what you've been
We
to,
got
where everything
highlights.
is. Everything's kind of labeled, but this time coming through Honor's Gate with your cart and your 6 horses that you've conveniently washed the markings off of, which was good because you probably would have been stopped at the gate for those. The gates are a little bit more lax this time. The guards are just waving people through rather than stopping and checking everyone. Seems whatever was happening when you left has passed. So, as you enter through Honor's Gate, what's your first stop as you come through the city?
What is Raffi's place called?
That would be the Satin Soldier. It's in the
It's on the
A
way.
euphemism.
it
Real
is
close.
on
Yeah.
it is in the
You
Eastern
mean
Ward.
the name of the brothel sounds like a euphemism, Pen?
Satin
Really?
soldier, for a dick.
Yeah, that's
You know.
Yeah, no.
You know.
The dick.
I do want to say that before you get to the Satin Soldier, you do notice there's kind of like a off to your left as you pass by this gray building here is basically where metalworks are happen. There's armorers, there's weapons masters, uh, anything that
building?
needs to. This kind of the building and the
Or is this
courtyard
like a
here.
market?
Kind of like a market of steel workers and masons.
Right. So they may have other shops in the city, but this is a central.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, cool.
You do see that off to your left before you go. Do any of you decide to
Hey,
stop by any of the places?
should we go shopping, or maybe we should get paid from Rafi
We should
first.
get paid first. I want to know what I'm working with.
You have a lot of money, but yeah,
We could have more.
true. Yeah.
Okay. So, you come to the business that you know as the Satin Soldier. A fantastical silken drapery covers the building, keeping whatever is going on inside and private. But you arrive with your cart, put it off into the alleyway next to it, and the guard, or not the guard, basically the bodyguard there at the front, notices you all, nods to you silently, and tends to the cart that you are bringing back into the city, as it was theirs and they provided it. You make your way inside the Satin Soldier. You've been here before. You see many different workers in silks and scantilous clothing. The other workers, the more darkened figures in the corners watching everything going on, the employees meeting with potential customers. One of them spots you and comes up. Welcome back. I expect you all are here to see Raffi.
all right.
You got it.
Well, he has requested that when you do make it back into the city to meet him in the baths in the back.
Oh. Why?
All right.
A little treat, if you will.
I'm not
Yes.
interested.
Well, let's just see what it is. Maybe it's some nice soap.
I thought you were a big fan of baths.
I'm not a fan of... Never mind. Sure. Lead the way.
The cloaked figure leads the way into the back, past quite a few silken drapes. And Wake, with your high perception and possibly roads, you can start smelling the waft of hot water and incense and soaps.
Smells
nice.
of hot water and
Rhodes
incense and soap.
sneezes. It's awful humid back here.
The figure leads you into a room with a private bath, big enough for the 6 of you and more.
Like a single tub, kind of
Like-
like a
Yeah, like a Roman
Cool.
bath. Yeah.
nice.
Strewn about this room, there are towels and soaps and shampoos and incense that are already burning. It seems they've prepped for... This is basically for VIP.
I would like to concentrate on detect poison and disease.
The bath is poison.
Okay. Nothing outright poisonous in this room. I mean, some of the soaps you probably shouldn't eat them or drink them, or as they'll probably make you a little bit sick, but they're not poison per se. They're to clean yourself. And-
Dang it, I can't eat soap.
Yeah.
Got the point, Don.
Why does it taste
Last-
like strawberry if it smells like strawberry?
Yeah, he makes a good point. You know.
The cloaked figure presents the room. Raffi hopes that you'll enjoy a bath after your long journey.
Is Ravi in here, or is that just his dude?
It's just his worker. Someone close to Raffi. You've
I
seen
insight
these
check
cloaked
him?
figures before. Yeah,
Does he seem like he wants to hurt us, or he's planning on doing something weird?
sure.
Are
Insight.
there other people in here? I forgot.
No, it's a private room.
7.
Private bath.
Okay. Priest starts taking off her clothes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Rhodes is already. I guess if it's on offer.
Yeah, it smells nice in here. I love baths.
Yeah, all right. Here we go.
Zira shrugs
Echoes
and joins
rolling.
them in the bath.
Oh yeah.
Thrym does the same.
Can
Bath
you
episode.
describe the layout of this room for me?
It is almost a perfect square, with a large, like, inlaid bath in the center, and on like different corners, there's different like stations where there's like oils and incense and soaps, and there's a stack of towels on each station. It's basically like one of those trolley carts. That can be wheeled in and out if there's something missing from them. Everything is like, there's like pillars in the corner that are like inlaid with gold. It's nice. Everything's like marble, basically. And yeah, that's
Okay.
yeah.
Wake, seeing everybody else get in the bath, will just kind of. He will.
I will say there's like partitions in the room, so you can like block off a certain section if you want to like undress privately and then get into the bath.
He would absolutely do that.
There's definitely those things. So
Does he come out with like the two hands over the?
He's got a towel
Oh, he's
around
got a
him,
towel,
like a
okay.
reasonable person.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Priya doesn't. She's like doing laps.
Yeah, Rose isn't really ashamed of his body like that.
Oh, imagine being like that. Imagine
Yeah.
not being ashamed.
That's why we're
amazing.
playing this game too.
it's
Appeal to our
wishful
fantasies.
thinking.
Yes, appeal to our fantasy. Zira is not ashamed, and she
Just having fun.
has fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, Rose got his hands on top of the water and just like doing the little splashes.
Thrym has a mass.
He's a what?
What did you say?
He has
Oh,
a
yeah,
mass.
he
I
got
think he has a tumor or
Oh.
something.
it's a weird lump on his spine.
Ooh,
I must be
weird.
cutting
probably.
out. Then.
Yeah,
what did
you
you
are.
say?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess we'd take him up on his offer.
What?
Okay.
What is he up
Swim
to?
around, have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he show up at some point, or are we just like hanging out?
About 5 minutes passes when everybody's, relaxing in the hot water of this bath. All of a sudden, underneath the water, you
God.
begin to feel like jets of water, like in a cross section, one on each wall, begins to bubble the water, like a jacuzzi.
With what
I don't think Rose knows
technology?
what's going on at all, and he's just like, like kind of scrambles out. What's going on? Just looking at the water.
I think it's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be relaxing.
You're a monster in there.
What's everybody's passive perception?
18.
18.
13.
Okay. 13.
16.
16.
13.
Is it boiling?
Okay.
Yeah, passive is 15.
16 or better. Before these jets started to, jet water, you noticed, both of you, noticed that a little light or rune lights up underneath the water, creating these jets.
Do I know what that is?
Magical trap.
It's just it looks like a magical rune. You'll need to make a Arcana check.
I'm so good at these. That's a 6.
Okay, you have no idea. You know it's magical.
11?
Yeah, it's just like
Sick magic.
it's just a
Everyone, I'm
magical
pretty sure
rune
it's
to
supposed
make the
do this.
water
It's supposed to
jet.
be nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty.
Rose, it's
With-
okay. You won't boil.
It's not boiling?
No.
Do I sense danger?
No.
Then using the bubbles as a means of hiding his presence, Wake is just going to zoom.
Okay.
He
Cannonball.
is swimming extremely quickly underneath the water.
Aw.
Oh,
Is he
nice.
under the water? Because he doesn't need
All
to
the
breathe.
way at the bottom.
Oh
yeah.
my god, neither does Priya. She'll go down too.
All right.
She'll wave at him as he passes by.
I
Make
think
a-
he would just wave but continue rocketing as fast as he can.
The two underneath the water, make a perception check.
Oh. This was only supposed to be fun, class. Terrible. 11.
19.
19. Okay. With the 19, you notice
You
at
see
the
her boobies.
base of the bath, like in different locations underneath the rune that is activated right now, you see the pulsing of other runes, a little bit more red in color.
Okay.
You can make another Arcana check to check out these
Oh
runes.
boy, can't wait. That's 9.
Okay. Seems like they've been pulsating for a while, and if they're dangerous, they would have hurt you guys already. That's what you get with the
Underwater,
nine.
you hear magic bullshit.
So I'll just give you a thumbs up. Like, I was already not concerned.
Rez is cupping some water in his hands and like pouring it over the grass on his head.
Aw. feeding them.
Little drink.
I have
Glad
a
we have a lot
question.
to do in this
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
path.
Wake is going to crouch down by the red runes,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to cast Shape Water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to basically create like a cylinder where there is no water right over that rune.
Okay.
I want to see what happens.
Accidentally creates a bomb.
Yes,
You see every time the rune pulses within that cylinder, you see like a heat wave come off of it.
Oh. So, who can speak Primordial? Is it just Priya?
Rhodes can speak it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rhodes, you would hear, because Aquan is designed to carry through water.
Oh.
It's a warming rune. You hear that in Aquan.
And Priya too, I assume.
Yes.
Oh. Wake says it's a rune for warming down there. Whatever it is.
Warm, I imagine.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, it's keep the bath warm.
Zira is so relaxed in this hot bath.
You
Can't
need to write that one in
acknowledgement.
your book.
Like this is probably not commonplace, but pretty normal.
Secret rune.
Like for like heated baths, yeah, that's pretty normal to have runes like that at the bottom of a bath.
So the two
So it's just the
natives of this
otherworldly
plane are just like,
people are
yeah, guys,
investigating.
it's a bathtub.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just chilling.
Although the jet runes are a little more of an upgrade. Like they've spent some money to have these runes put in.
But it's not surprising.
No, it's a higher end bath.
Nice.
The shape water ends in just like a plume of water up out of where the cylinder was, where it refilled.
It's a little bit hotter of a bubble than the rest, because the heat collected in that cylinder a little bit. But at this moment, as you're all enjoying yourselves, I need to turn down the music real quick. At this moment, when you're all enjoying the bath, are y'all enjoying yourself?
Yes.
Hey, Rafi.
Good morning.
Thanks for the bath.
Just wanted to get us in a vulnerable position.
How's my
you
favorite group of adventurers?
Doing good. Is
Yeah,
Rafi naked?
Rafi's not naked. He's fully clothed.
Oh.
He's brought in his stool
Power move.
and he's kind of like sat on the stool about 5 feet away from the edge.
Do you want to join us?
Nah, it's all right. I got other business to attend to. But
Okay, yeah, I suppose you could do it any time. It's just right here.
I've already taken my bath for the day, so. But I just wanted you all to be taken care of when you got back. So, how'd everything go?
Well, we did it. We did the thing.
Well,
All of it.
We cleared the safe house. You asked.
So you cleared the safe house. What can you
Yes.
give me any details of what happened? Was it a slaughter? Was it
There's just
empty
some
when you...
squatters we had to move. That's all.
Yeah, we just had to say, hey, this place is owned and occupied by someone else, and they were like, oh, sorry, we didn't realize, and then they left, and then so no fighting.
Yeah, they were so afraid they
she
gave
nudges
it up without a
her.
fight.
Zira's gonna nudge Priya and be like, too many details.
All right. Collectively make a deception check at advantage because there's half truths in there.
Who's making it? For everybody?
Pick one at
I have a
advantage.
plus
Priya.
6 in my deception.
You were the one who were deceiving,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
go ahead.
There's a reason why I didn't
Yeah,
talk
for it.
first.
23.
23.
Rolled pretty
Okay.
good.
All right.
We did also safely get the princess out of the city.
Oh, good. All right. Perfect.
that was the easy part.
Well, fucking done. I'm happy with what you did. So, what was the amount we agreed on? Can't remember.
I can't either.
15,000 electrum ahead.
No, not Electrum.
What?
Was that also anywhere close to what it was?
No.
Okay.
It was also like 2 months ago.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
what was it?
Can I roll a history check, class? 'Cause I don't remember.
Real life?
Make a history.
Yeah.
Make a history check.
As a 4. Priya doesn't remember.
Wait,
Yeah.
through
I think it
No, never
realistically
mind.
was like 1,000 gold ahead. For real, I think that's what it was, but I could be wrong.
It was 2,000 to begin, and then on return another 2,000 gold.
Okay. So almost 1,000 ahead.
Yeah, but he doesn't want it to be divisible by 6.
That's great.
Well, for such a speedy return, I'll put a little bonus in the payment. And this bath is on the house. So, enjoy
It's in
it.
the house.
No.
It is in the house. I forget that you're not from here, and I'm so fucking sorry. All right? All right.
Sorry.
So,
Wake just like sinks down so his mouth is underneath the surface of the water.
Where's
So-
the money?
You said 4,000 then?
Total.
you got
Did we
two-
already receive?
You should have
2 and
gotten
2
2,000. Yeah.
We spent it at that really expensive potion merchant.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, so yeah, we got stuff going out. So we're getting another 2,000 now.
Yeah.
Is what
Yeah.
you were saying? And then
And the
plus-
bonus?
What's a
And a
bonus? Is that
bonus.
an item or a?
What are we talking here?
Whoa.
Are you fucking mocking me?
No, that was not in character.
All right.
Good.
So what? We all get 333 gold.
No. The bonus is more gold for the speedy return, and a job well done.
Oh, okay, that makes it easy.
So, and you see he kind of reaches back through the satin drapery, and just kind of like you see him like 2-finger tell someone to come in, and 2 cloaked individuals come in with a chest, and they plop it on the ground. Your payment. And well, I see this relationship furthering next time I have a job for you. Would you guys be up for another job if one comes across my way?
As long
You cut out.
You completely cut out.
Yeah, you
I
completely.
heard
cut
Wong.
as you pay us.
Yeah,
Oh.
I agree.
I always treat my clients well.
Rappy always pays his debts. Priya will hop out of the tub to just open the chest.
It's a lot of gold.
How much gold?
3,000.
Oh, okay. Divided by how many of us are there?
6.
6. So
Guys,
Wait,
how much
wait.
is that?
Is it actually divisible this time?
It is.
Hooray! Wait, how much is
500
that for?
exactly. 500.
500 each?
Ooh,
600.
700, you say?
500 each.
1,000 each, you say?
Oh, I have 1,000
Flip
now in
yourself.
total.
Yeah, we got some.
4,000 Electrum?
No.
That's perfect.
Well, thank you.
Oh, well,
She says dripping wet
huh.
and scaled.
You see Raffi just kind of looks at the object that has floated to the surface with
An
a
object
quirk
floated
of
to
the
the
head.
surface?
Yeah, quirk of his head.
What object?
Whoever the that leg is that a
Oh. Wake realizes his leg has come off. And very embarrassingly, like, swims over to the
Oh.
prosthetic that's floated up in the middle of the bath and grabs it. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
That's
Zira
fine.
politely tends to not.
What do you do with that in the water plane?
Whim
What do
Do
I
you
do?
still wear it?
I don't really. Hold on. You like hear like a audible as he reattaches it. I don't really need it to swim, but it's awkward to not have a leg. People often notice and say things.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You know what? I'm gonna leave you to your privacy here, and please stay as long as you want. Only this part's free, so if you want any other services, that's gonna
Like
have to be paid
companionship.
for. Yes, yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. And
Thanks, Rafi.
he stands up, takes the stool with him, and exits.
That went well. She'll lower her
Yeah.
voice. Do you think he believed me?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, he didn't really lie, did we?
No.
We just
Well,
withheld
there's
some
just some.
stuff.
There was some asshole in there, and we said, "Please leave," and then he did.
It's true. Yeah.
How much did we each get? I didn't catch that in my
Eh,
shame.
500.
1,000 Electrum for you.
500 gold.
God
Thank
damn
you.
it. Wait, I think. Wait, no. Gold. How does that translate? Is it 5?
2 Electrum is 1 gold.
2 Electrum. Oh yeah, so 1,000 Electrum.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
It's like a weird conversion because
It's like a $50.
special.
It's not that bad. 1 Electrum is 5 silver. That's all. It's
So, yeah.
okay.
500 per head. You're welcome, Thrym, for making it an even split.
So,
I just-
we should probably let the chapter know that we're back.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Let's get back to the chapter and drop off all this stuff, and then we can go out shopping. I know Zero was excited to spend all that money.
Hey,
Oh my
let's-
god! Yeah! Shopping!
You got even more now.
What are you hoping to spend your gold on?
Anything, everything, whatever I find.
Okay.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing. I've never been on a shopping sort of spree before. I've never had this much gold.
Well, I was hoping maybe I could hire some training or get some lessons or something.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
What do you want to
maybe I
learn?
should think about that.
There's, a lot. I don't know much about this world. I don't know much about these mechanisms or anything. And I figure if I pay for it, I gotta learn something quickly. Am I wrong?
No, I'm
I
sure there's
don't
someone who
disagree.
someone could definitely teach you.
I
Well,
mean,
I've-
Zero was working on her strength training, and then she just got magic, and now she is the strongest.
Well, right, but if someone took those gloves away, all that, it wouldn't matter anymore.
Who's gonna take my gloves?
Yeah, she'll punch them.
Who?
Wake
what
just
are you
like holds
talking
his
about?
hands up. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. Things don't go according to plan.
And so you think someone's gonna take my gloves?
It could happen.
No one's taking my gloves, okay?
Look at it this way, all right? Let's say we're in some other town like the one we were just in, where we were almost on the wrong side of the law, even though we didn't do anything wrong. But if, say, they were more, pushy, we're not going to fight a whole town's worth of guards. Are we?
Well, if we must, like, if they're planning to kill us, then yeah.
Calculated risk.
Well, what if they're good people? The guards aren't necessarily bad.
Right, they're just following
If they're
orders.
still trying to kill me, I'm going to fight them.
I'm not
Well-
saying they'd try to kill you, but if they wanted to bring us in for questioning, they'll take your gloves off and your weapons and my belt and such. They'll take it all away.
What does your belt do?
Nothing. It just came to mind. It's just a belt.
What are they, like an airport all of a sudden? They're just gonna strip us of our goods?
6.
I don't know
it
what an
just a belt?
airport is. It just holds up my pants.
Hmm.
For real, it's a mundane belt.
Belt.
Likely story.
Yeah, sounds fake.
My boots, all right? They'll take
It's
away my
fake
boots.
leather.
Not your boots. You need those to walk.
I need. Okay, look, I'm just saying. I hope to train me, not get objects that make
Oh,
me
you're saying you
bitter.
actually want to better yourself as a person.
Aye, that's the one.
So, like,
Instead of-
study histories?
I guess. Or train, practice, learn things. And I'm willing to pay to do it quickly.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'm gonna look for magic items.
I might just do the same.
But okay, so she'll stand up, grab a towel. We should probably go.
Oh, yeah.
At this
Pays
point,
off.
the jets
Yeah.
turn off.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Nope.
liked those. We
I
should
think-
talk to the chapter about getting a good bath. Like a bath like this. Wait, does it? I remember going to the chapter's bath.
It's not
It's
as nice as
sort
this
of.
one.
Yeah, we should get them to improve the bath.
The Thrym will kind of scribble down a drawing of the runes.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
do it.
Make an Arcana check to see how well you can copy these downs.
These downs.
These downs.
19. 19.
Um,
Oh, so they are
You spend a
special
moment.
runes.
you spend a moment to jot down the jet runes and the heating runes, and you have them.
Excellent.
No one's interested in
Basically-
any companionship before we leave?
Not from them.
I'm feeling all right today.
You don't want a new
From who
friend,
then,
Rhodes?
Wake? From who then, Wake? From who? From who then, if not from them?
Why are you making it so weird?
Well, tell us who you'd want it from.
I don't know.
I think you do.
Okay, I choose not to say. Get the fuck off my back, Zero.
Freya will just kind of push on Zero's back. We should just go and make because if it's still late, we can keep doing the shoppings.
I'll say this,
Yeah.
not from you, Zero. You won't shut the hell up.
Of course, that'd be nice.
We should just let's just keep moving.
All right.
Zira cackles as she walks.
So
Gremlin.
you all dry up from the bath with the towels and get back into your clothes and exit the Satin Soldier back into the city. feeling cleaner, refreshed.
Polished.
Polished, yes.
Yeah.
So, what is the next step?
We're going to the syndicate, which is a fucking walk and a half.
It
Or were we
is
gonna
on
go
the
shopping?
We
opposite
have
side of the
horses.
city.
Well, we should check in with them before we go shopping, right? Like, hey, we're back. We're alive.
Yeah, yep. Drop off all of our gear.
Yeah, I don't need my sleeping roll to go shopping.
Yeah, exactly. You got to carry all your things you find. We head to the syndicate.
Unless anyone fights us, then I will fight them.
All right. So you head towards the syndicate through the center of town where the Temple of the Prime Deities are and Nim's Respite. You pass by what Thrym you know as the Dusty Book and Violet's Vials, and exactly 2 stores down from Violet's Vials, you see a brand new shop. With a gilded sign over the top. It's a smaller shop. It's not as big as the Dusty Book or Violet's Vials. But it's definitely new, and it says underneath this sign, grand opening. And on the sign it says the Golden Rune.
Does it look like that potion guy that we met? He said he was opening up shop, didn't he?
He said he was going to meet Violet as she's a
Oh.
friend.
I'll be right
But-
back.
Yeah, I think you said you were going to pay him 1,000 gold for a
Yeah, I
potion.
paid him some of it already. I put like
Yeah,
a down
yeah.
payment in.
Mhm.
I can't remember how much you down paid.
I was like
Can you?
200. I don't actually remember. I'm gonna have to ask Emily because she probably took notes, or maybe Finn took notes of that session. I can't remember. So when she comes back, I'll ask. But
I think I did.
what does this shop look like?
So GR is where the Golden Rune is.
Hey,
Um,
that wasn't there before.
Oh, that's new. I remember that.
Pretty fancy sign. Can we look through a window?
Yeah. Through the window, you see like rows of books. You see shelves and cases full of like weaponry and armor and cloaks and
Oh, shopping,
crystal
shopping.
crystal balls, gems. It looks like a magic shop.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
Well, that looks very enticing.
We'll have to, and it's really close. So let's just pop into this and they can say hello, we lived, and then we can go shopping.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you head over back to the Aegis chapter.
With what, like 7 horses? More than that?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Isn't it like
Shitload of horses.
9 horses? Because we get 3 to start with, or something like that.
Yeah,
Three?
you had 4, I
4?
believe.
4 horses.
You gave 2 to the soldiers, and so you have 2
Oh, okay.
left.
Okay. So we have 8 horses we're riding up with.
Yes, you are. You pull up to the Aegis chapter and head on into the gates, into the courtyard. Here, you are met by the monk instructor who is currently doing a workout. The dark-skinned, white-haired human female that is named Morrow. She turns to you all and gives you a wave. Welcome back.
We lived.
I see that.
Thanks. We brought the horses back with interest.
That's a lot of horses. I'm sure Bear will be pleased. And Gavin. You might want to check in with Oliver.
Oh,
The edgy guy, right?
I wouldn't say he's edgy, but
do you know where he is?
he'll find you. He's sneaky.
Feminist.
We have shopping to do. I can't wait around for Oliver.
Did someone say my name? And you see
there we go.
the Nomus individual, Oliver Fleet, come out of the.
Sorry, I got you confused with someone else. I thought you were the edgy one.
No, it's Super
What is
Mario.
that guy's name? I can't remember.
What, Jonas?
Yeah, you know. The sorcerer.
He's edgy?
Show a picture of the sorcerer. Let everyone else
Perseus?
decide. No.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Okay,
never
yes,
mind,
that is
yeah.
him. See?
Okay. I mean, I
But
wouldn't
also
kick
gets
him out of bed.
Blow my nose. All I heard was bed.
So,
Let's keep it that way.
Oh.
welcome back. Y'all don't look any more maimed than you already were, so that's good.
We look maimed.
I mean, you're unharmed.
Yep.
Okay.
Wake like self-consciously put his hand over his left hip.
Aww.
Okay.
Make him feel bad about his leg.
It's really cringe.
It's on people's minds a lot today.
So, we need a debrief of what happened.
Ugh, can we just tell him?
We
Are
tell
we
him.
telling him everything? Yes.
Yeah.
Tell him
We
everything.
decided to tell the chapter everything, so we tell the
Yes.
chapter everything.
Yeah.
The whole story, he furrows his brow at a few parts, especially at the news of Perseus being a Burgmeister of Harkmire.
Is there any reaction to the Skylark?
My
That-
teeth and me.
That whole thing.
My shiny teeth and me.
No, he just kind of jots down. He takes out a notebook, jots it down.
Okay.
My shiny teeth and
He seems more concerned about the whole Perseus business. You guys can make an insight check.
Notice- Yeah, okay.
Same, Short King, same.
Sure.
Short king.
And there we go.
I'm back.
Okay. He seems concerned about. Well, the 22. You see. Well, it's not really. You see like deep concern. You can't really read his mind with an insight check, but he seems particularly concerned about the double life that Perseus is seemingly living. And he jots down everything that you tell him about that. The rest of the notes are just like basically shorthand, like, talk about that with, Audric. But
What do you know about Perseus?
We, as the chaplain, knows he's the Burgmeister of Harkmire, and it's concerning that you say this, that he has this kind of anarchist point of view. But what we know of him is that he's been very cooperative with the crown, and he makes his yearly donations, actually gives more than was what is expected of him to the crown.
Sounds like a good way to stay hidden.
That's what's concerning. Yeah, to me, is that he's gained all this favor, even though he is a sorcerer.
Even though?
Right.
Is it hard to gain favor as a sorcerer?
It is, especially with the crown.
Oh.
Yeah. Not many sorcerers hold high political stations. He, as far as I know, he's the only one that does.
I see. I just thought it was a matter of, just you give some of your blood just to prove that you're not bad, and then you can just live your life like normal.
It's a little more complicated than that.
I'm seeing that.
Like how?
Well, if you're born with innate magical abilities, I mean, you have the freedom to climb a social ladder or, make something of yourself, have a business, but you'll always be watched. You'll always be judged by politics.
So I can't
People-
expect a lucrative political career.
Probably not.
Well, I guess it's great that I don't
Hold
want
on,
one.
your live stream. of
Yeah,
being a
I mean,
politician dashed
still,
against
like-
the rocks.
It's a matter of principle. Like, I don't want to, but I should be able to.
It's true. So
Anyways.
I just anybody can practice magic. Thrym practices magic, and I have a little bit of what makes just because they're a sorcerer? Well,
Wizards are looked at a little less closely than sorcerers. But wizards can be dangerous if they go down the wrong path.
Damn straight.
There's the emperor held a lot of necromancers under his employ. So we're kind of, well, at least Enderos outlaws necromancy. Some evocationists can be dangerous, but wizardry is not innate. You have to do a lot of studying, a lot of book work, if you will.
oh,
So what, they don't catch your notice unless you see them in the library a bit too many times?
It's complicated. It's more in the practice of raising and animating corpses and
Right, and I don't do that,
utilizing
so I
them.
don't see why it affects my future, but okay.
Aye, and there's no records of the old seacasters, like the sort who made the pedestal, are being watched with suspicion despite them being powerful druids.
Is it because they're on a different plane?
Listen,
Wake like raises an eyebrow and looks at the gnome.
in the past, druids and clerics have been more peaceful than harmful to society. Whereas sorcerers and wizards have not been.
Freya crosses her arms. Right.
But who's to tell that someone or a group of someone's can't change that idea?
Who's to say?
I hope someone does.
Does he mean that?
You can insight check.
You just placated.
Surely
me.
you'll roll above a 9.
I did. A 15.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really see any.
You're not just trying to placate me.
Yeah, it seems genuine.
Okay. Right. So, do we need to do anything else besides report to you what happened?
No. We did get a few contracts in this morning. So 3 of them look pretty good for your group's skill set. So whenever you're done shopping or, cooling down from the mission that you just did, go meet with Listry. And she has all the contracts for the other jobs available.
Okay. Definitely
Oh,
shopping
man.
first.
Yeah, for sure. I might want a day or two to just rest.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that one of them's not too like. None of them are really. They've some. It's hard to say. 2 of them seem they want to be taken care of soon.
Time sensitive.
They're time
Maybe
sensitive.
check tomorrow morning.
But I'm sure you can spend a couple days here and it'll be all right.
Well, we'll see what their jobs are, and then we'll make a decision.
Yeah.
All right. You got a lot of horses. Stable's pretty empty right now, so if you want to take them back, I'm sure
Yeah.
Bear will take care of them.
Yeah. We'll lead the horses to the stable, I guess.
Okay. You drop off the horses.
Rhodes will make sure that he says all their names to Bear, so he knows the horses' names.
Hey, thanks, man. All right.
Along with Flower. I'm sure Flower would actually be the one doing it. So
Yeah, Bear takes him into the stables and starts tending to him. And I assume you all head over to
Coming.
this new shop called the Golden Rune.
Shop.
I don't have a splash image, but you walk in and you see what you saw when you looked through the window.
Damn, SNG.
As soon as you walk in, though, the above the door, you hear a bell gently ringing your presence into the shop. And what you see coming from a staircase up to a second level that you really can't see much of, a flash of white feathers. I'm trying to find the. There we go. Right there.
It's a borb.
A bird-like creature, small in stature, about 3 feet tall. It looks like a snow owl. But as the white feathers swoop down to the counter, you hear, "Hello, customers! How are you today? My name is Enzo, and welcome to my new shop."
Oh my god. It's an assassin.
Hello, Enzo, was it?
Yes.
My name's Thrym Mountbone. And these are my merry companions.
Congratulations on your shop opening.
Thank you.
Looks very, very nice.
Pristine. Just opened this morning. Well,
Have
but
you had a lot of business already?
nope, you're my first customers.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
what can I do you for, my first customers?
What do you have for adventurers?
Oh,
You're from the syndicate right down the street.
perfect. I chose my location well. Good. So, everything in this shop is built for adventurers. It is a shop full of magical items. What specifically are you looking for? Health potions, potions that make you bigger, potions that make you smaller, potions that make you harder to hit.
Harder?
Armor that can be cast off in an instant.
Why would you need to cast off your armor in an instant?
Oh,
Can you
I-
cast it on in an instant?
yes.
Oh, well, there, that's useful.
Like their
Uh,
tearaway pants, but for armor.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't have
Do
to
you have
wear the
anything
heavy armor all the time.
for people with innate magics?
Innate magics. Well, I do have. Um. Not in terms of. No, not yet.
Oh,
But I do have a couple spell scrolls. I do have a staff. I do have a wand. A potion of fire breath, a potion of invulnerability.
what
Oh,
does the wand do?
What do you have that for protection or like a shield?
You're cutting
What?
out.
Thing.
You're cutting out really badly.
yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. What do you have that's like for protection or shielding? If you have any like group shielding kind of things, artifacts, that's probably what I'm looking for.
Well, I don't have anything like that. I do have some personal protection. I have an iron stone of protection that could help you out personally.
Personal protection.
I do have the potion of invulnerability, which will make you resistant to all damage types.
But if you're
for a
invulnerable
minute.
for more than 4 hours, you need to talk to your doctor.
Precisely. Well, I do have the staff that I mentioned earlier is a staff of healing, so to be able to keep your party well healed if you should come into a fight. And
Is
you
it
asked,
always
healing?
look like a staff, or can I like conceal it?
oh, well, it's in the name. It is a staff, but you could definitely probably just attach it to your back if it's a little too unwieldy for you.
Maybe.
But you
Go on.
look ripped like a shit brick house.
What the fuck did the owl man just say?
Right?
Ripped like a shit brick house.
Zira is blushing at that comment.
Oh,
You did
That's
ask
right.
about the wand. The wand is a rare wand. It is a wand of binding.
what does that do?
Oh, it's able to bind creatures for a time.
Bind? How so?
Yes,
I can
paralyze.
make a pigeon rat. Zira did not say that. Cindy said that.
So basically, you wave the wand at the creature you don't want to move anymore, and you paralyze it.
Oh, that sounds useful as hell.
It is.
How much for that?
Oh, the wand of binding is a rare item, and I am charging about 25 to 3,000 gold for it.
Maybe we should just use some rope if we don't want someone to run away.
Maybe.
Huh. Anybody else interested in something?
Well, I'm partial to kind of rocks, as you can see. Do you have any sort of enchanted stones or things like that?
What I mentioned earlier, the Sioun stone. And he just kind of
Oh.
picks up a stone. It's perfectly round with a little rune on it, and it kind of glows blue. The Ioun stone. This thing will float around your head and give you a little bit of a protective barrier.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that sounds pretty good. How much is it?
About the
Can I
same
touch it?
price as the wand.
How much was that?
3,000. Like, do
More
Oh
than
my
we-
gosh, it's so much.
you have something that we could afford?
I'll have to save up for that.
Can we have a syndicate discount, perhaps?
Or like a first customer discount?
Well,
Or
we
both?
can talk about that. Yes. Hmm.
You mentioned
spell
like
scroll?
a gemstone or something of protection.
That's the Iron Stone.
Yeah, I'm
Mm.
going to
Not really expensive.
post.
What? Thrim, you can learn the spells, so maybe you should get a spell scroll.
Ooh, that's a good point. What spells do you have to offer?
I'm going to post the full list.
Very good.
The
That
shop
would probably
list.
be easier.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Maybe we should create a whole like trader UI.
You know how to do that? Because I sure don't.
Yeah,
He does.
could probably figure it out.
Yeah. Imagine knowing how to do stuff.
I mean, I would
I
buy
know a
the
lot about
stone.
purses, so
I would buy that stone in an instant if I had enough
Winner.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
it seems very. But I mean, it'll probably be here next time we come back.
Rose is just like
Yeah, nobody else can fucking afford
staring
it.
at it with wide eyes.
I mean, I kind of create that stuff in real life. It's just I do it for managers with managing software, and it's a lot less cool.
Okay. In general,
oh shit. Okay.
that is the first round of magic items.
Damage 213 per hit.
That's Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yeah.
Ah.
213.
Yeah.
I see. Foes slain by this weapon are consumed by shadows. That's really fucked up.
How much did you say the staff was?
The staff is 3,000 as well. So anything rare is going to be 3,000. Uncommon is going to be like 500. And common is going to be like 100.
I could use the half plate.
If I buy the staff, can you throw in some healing potions?
How can you?
You can't afford the stuff.
Why not?
You have that
Rare.
much gold?
Well, maybe she does. We don't know. How much
I don't
gold
know
do you have?
Yeah.
anything.
How much gold do you have? 0.
I have like 2,000 gold, and then I just got paid another 1,000 because I didn't spend anything last time. So I should have like.
Make a
possible?
persuasion check.
Wait, where's my?
Wake
have
up.
1,000.
They do have half plate here, but there's also that big Smith's place at the other side
Nope.
of the city.
Oh,
Aye, but it's cast off according to this little label right here, and
Yeah, what
that's
if you
way.
need to get your armor off really
Like wood?
quickly?
I'm more concerned about putting it on real quickly. If you've ever
Oh.
But
tried,
imagine, like, if you would just needed it to be off in an instant, it would be.
Oh, it's that type of armor.
aye, the tearaway with the little buttons on the side.
Now what? Yeah, that'd be useful. You wouldn't have to wear, heavy, uncomfortable armor all the time.
Exactly. And it would be quite beneficial to me if I'm up in melee when I come out of bear form to have some decent armor on.
Oh, I love the natural one that Sarah just rolled. I just
That makes a
noticed it.
lot of sense.
That's what I was thinking. Anything that, keeps me up close and able to keep the flame bleed,
Yeah.
I think it's worth it. So how much for the cast-off half-plate?
Oh, 1,000, or not 1,000. Sorry, 100 gold.
You have a deal.
All right. He takes the 100 gold, and the cast-off half plate is yours.
Hang on.
Zira,
Hello.
the TV. Thank you.
I was waiting for an answer on my
Oh.
natural one.
Oh, he says, unfortunately, I cannot make that deal right now.
Okay.
And he
Also,
just opened.
I did.
Could
just
you
open-
maybe, we are hoping to be returning customers, and I did just buy something from you. Perhaps you can cut her a bit of a discount. I'll throw my breastplate in with it as well.
All right.
We'll be back for sure. We're just 3 shops down. The syndicate.
For 2,800, I will give you. I will sell the staff and a common healing potion to you.
As you're
Sarah, do you
talking,
have enough?
Wake pours out 200 electrum onto the counter.
Oh, well, money's money.
Is it money?
A good aspect. A good way of thinking that.
Also, this list is in his shop, so.
A trident of fish command? You can't put that in front of Wake.
Wrapped in electrum wire. Hello?
Oh shit!
Fuck me, man.
It was made
It's
for
literally
you.
designed for
He
you.
literally sees it and he's like, stops pouring the electrum and he says, wait, what is that?
Oh,
More
that
stuff.
I came
Okay.
across Northern Arborus, and I traded it with one of the druids up there, the coastal druid.
I want to. How much is it?
Zera's gonna buy the staff too.
Okay, 2,800. And you have
need help with
basically
that,
no
Zero?
money left.
Hey, is that ironstone like behind glass?
Well, you said for
Class.
28, right? So I've got 200 left.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
damn.
send a message to my dad. I need money.
Papa.
How,
Oh,
how,
for
how
this,
much for that glorious trident?
I will say 550.
550.
Yes.
Can I talk you down to 500? So it's a nice even number.
Sure.
Easiest.
Then you have a deal.
It wasn't that much of a price difference. It was just.
So 1,000 electrums spills out.
There you go.
And I have a trident of fish command.
Oh
All
god.
right, I will.
With
delete-
electrum wire.
I will delete that off the list. And
He twirls the trident and then sets it the half down on the ground. And he looks at the rest of you and he says, "Does it suit me?"
You look very handsome.
I'll say. Looks like it was made just for you. Like the DM handpicked it.
I did not.
I would consider the mariner's armor if I wasn't literally a
Bro.
water genasi.
Oh, also, yeah, it gives you the effect naturally.
Mm-hmm. And you got the half plate.
I have a question.
Of course.
She'll tap the. I'm assuming the spell rock tattoo is a needle.
Yeah.
What does this do?
Well, that is preloaded with a tattoo to give you a magical tattoo.
And what does the tattoo do?
After an hour of work, the enchanted needle will place a bit of artwork on your body, and um, it is permanent. You cannot change it. But the tattoo will give you. I think this is. You can cast Blade Ward on yourself.
As a bonus action, I would hope.
Let me
Otherwise, it's
find it.
useless.
Is it useful for people who don't know Blade Ward, maybe?
I suppose, but you can learn it.
The cantrip.
We have a system in this game to learn cantrips.
Mhm. Give me a second.
Seems like a weird way to get just a basic cantrip.
There's no real way to get cantrips more than what you already have.
True.
Which is dumb because they should be the easiest things to learn.
You would think. Is that
Yeah, just you can cast a spell.
Oh.
The cantrip Blade Ward.
The cantrip Blade Ward.
Not a bad cantrip.
It's not a terrible cantrip, but
Yeah, if you're
got-
getting your ass beat in the middle of combat, you can
I
cast it.
mean, you could meta magic it, make it a bonus action,
You can, yeah.
just in case.
true.
Can I meta magic an item spell?
I'll say yeah, since it's a tattoo.
Is this
Well, I'll
something you have
think
to
about it.
attune to, or is it naturally just applied to you forever?
It's naturally
takes
applied
up a
to you
slot.
forever.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, if it takes up a
You-
slot, then
it
that's
doesn't-
not a great.
With this, the tattoo. Oh, that's. Hold on.
I believe it is.
It's
attuned.
one. It's one. No, it's not attunement. It's one use. That's why it's a common item.
It's a permanent tattoo until you use a cantrip once.
It's a common item.
No,
And
I'm good.
Then you have the tattoo
you know,
forever.
it vanishes. It says it vanishes.
So
okay.
it's basically a temporary tattoo.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's a
now I
little-
want.
That's what
lick-
it. That's what
lick-
it says.
You lick it and slap it on your arm, and you can cast Blade Ward
That
once.
is what it says.
That's amazing. Okay, well, I'm
How much is
okay.
it?
Thrim, you can have it.
Alright, that's why it's
This is like 20 gold.
well, it's a common item, so yeah, it's like
And it's a cantrip.
it's like 50 gold.
I don't know what this temporary tattoo.
I can already do that.
it's it's not a needle, it's just like a piece of like
It's the paper.
It's the paper
with
one.
the design already on it.
Just
I
lick
And
it.
it's
imagine.
like
Just lick it and then put it on your skin.
I imagine
It look-
whatever tattoo it is, it would look good on you.
It says
Sorry,
mom.
Thrim.
It's got a little heart. It
So I
says
got a
mom.
Priya.
oh, she'll smile and say, "If I'm going to get a tattoo, I think I want it to have a little more meaning. Like I can pick the symbol, you know."
Sure.
But I appreciate the sentiment, and I think it'll look great on someone else too. Thrim, do you want it? So
Like you
is
put
it
it you
like-
put it on and then it stays there until you cast a spell through it.
What is the design? Is it like one of those like
It's what
American traditional
it's-
swords?
it's what you
It's
it's
a
what
blade
you want.
ward.
It is a needle.
What you want? Okay.
It's whatever you want.
It's a kitten.
It's the
I'll
text
take
for the
it.
entire Blade Ward spell.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
50,
it's
50 gold for that.
Have we thought you're good with people? Why not get something that lets you be better at that, like the Hat of Disguise?
We have one of those.
You did.
We do?
Isn't that in the Hermes of Holding?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Make
a lot
it
of things
make it
in
30
the
gold.
Hermes of Holding. Oh, I could put the staff in the Hermes of Holding. Good call.
But you can't use the staff if it's in your bag.
Well, that's dumb. I guess
Is
I'll
it?
just have to hold it.
That'd be like, I need to use this pair of scissors, but it's in your like back pocket. Like you need to be able to take it out and use it.
Now I'm gonna
Why
make-
doesn't it just have passive magic?
I don't know, Zira. Write a letter.
Definitely
I
has
can't.
passive
Nobody. I don't think anybody can help you with this question.
DM writes notes. Hermes and Celestia.
I want to try to talk the price down of this tattoo a bit because it's not really worth 50 gold. Let's be honest.
Super situational.
I'll give you a potion of healing for 50 gold. And the spell tattoo for 70 gold. Those two together.
Make it 60.
I mean, well, to be
70.
fair, though, the potion
Make
is
a
50,
make a
so
persuasion check.
it makes the tattoo 20. It's a good deal.
Seven.
12. Fine.
Deal. And he hands you a potion and the
He
needle.
like, literally lowered it lower than you asked.
Thrym spits in his hand and shakes his wing.
Oh, good.
His wing?
And you see as he pulls his wing away, he just kind of like shakes off the spit. Yeah.
Good man.
I'll say he
Is
has
that-
two. He has 2 potions of healing left. So he's already sold 2.
How much for that crossbow? The little one.
Oh, well, this one is very ornate, and I will have to say that this particular crossbow, I cannot waver on my price here. It's going to have to be 3,200.
Okay. Never mind.
Why can't you waver on the price?
It's shoots the bolts a little bit straighter. It'll penetrate any.
A little bit, so like not by much.
Okay. It'll hit harder. It also penetrates magical resistances.
Okay. Would you take something from like a trade, like just to lower the price a little bit?
I'm open to that.
She will rummage through her bag and she will take out the tiara she got when she won the sewing festival beauty pageant, the dress contest or whatever.
Ooh. You
Just put it
see,
down.
he digs out of his pouch a spectacle, and he puts it on and like adjusts it and takes the tiara. Oh,
This was owned by a real princess.
I'm sure it was.
He doesn't believe?
Oh no, he doesn't.
Not even a deception roll?
I will say, oh, he's like magically checking it right now.
Dude.
I will say, make a persuasion check.
Yeah. He takes off like 10 gold.
5 copper.
I rolled, damn it. 16.
I will take 50 gold off my price for this.
Ouch. I have a pretty dress too.
And
Does that help?
he goes to hand it back.
Do you take layaway?
He doesn't
She's
answer.
Not saying yes. So okay, I cannot afford this. She'll put the tiara on.
All right.
Your loss. The princess of the sewing festival owns this tiara. Well, I can't afford anything that I want, so
this place is quite expensive. But
You
it
should have
is-
more cheaper things.
I do.
That I want.
Maybe this potion of fire breath.
I can do that.
Okay.
See the scale?
A spell scroll of non-detection.
These are Thrim's forte.
It doesn't quite strike me as useful.
Not at the moment. Alright, is anyone being stalked?
No?
Thrym looks
As you
around.
know.
Um,
Well, you were assassinated,
maybe a
Thrym, or almost.
little bit. Or I meant maybe a little bit me.
Well, see? Maybe it is useful.
But I think I've taken care of that. It's nothing to worry about.
I don't believe you.
You
Thrym
can roll
kind of
in- you
mentally
can roll
talks that in
insight.
the back of his head.
I am.
Yeah, Thrym is going to roll insight.
I rolled a 7. I'm not really insightful.
Yeah, 7 ain't good
Feet
enough.
of
Oh my
Nat
god.
20.
Yeah, he's not sure if he dealt with that. And yeah. I mean, you were there. You saw how afraid he got last time. He thought his dad was coming for him.
Yeah.
I think that was explained to the whole party. I don't think that was just Flower that heard. So
Yeah, Thrym
Yeah.
will kind of notice, but won't say anything.
He doesn't want to help.
Doesn't want
Well,
anyone else to.
how about this potion here of hill giant strength? I will
What
sell
about it?
400 gold. It'll give you the strength of a hill giant for a time.
How much is that? Like, if you had to quantify it.
400 gold.
No, I mean the strength.
Oh, how long
What
it
kind of
lasts?
number?
19.
No, like how strong?
Is it
Ni-
21
ni-
strength?
It's 19.
19?
Yeah.
19.
Wait, hill
I played
giant.
That's as
Hold
strong
on.
as Zira is.
That is how strong Zira is.
Is it Cloud Giant that is the big one?
I think so.
The
Maybe
Hell
I'm-
Giant is
yeah.
the weakest.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
the weakest.
Then it goes Stone Giant, then Fire Giant, then Cloud Giant.
I'm already very strong.
I can see that.
And so is Zira, so I don't know. About
I think perhaps after a few more jobs and we have a bit more coin in
yeah,
our
let's just
pockets.
save and come back.
Right. Unless I'm stepping on somebody's toes.
I mean,
No.
Oh, hill giant strength is 21.
21.
see, that is better. But still not. I mean, I'm very strong.
And it'll make you that strong for an hour.
Can I give you like a piece of advice before we leave?
Sure,
You should have more pretty dresses.
I'll do my best.
Thank
Hey,
you. I'm just,
Is
The
there a
owl
pretty dress
smiles.
shop somewhere in the city?
There is, yeah.
there is the maker of the dress that I got for the festival. I'm
Mhm.
sure.
Oh,
sells
yeah.
dresses, but I
Are
have
there
them.
more
help them
magic
win.
items shops, or should we not attempt to look for more?
This is the only one in Aegis.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow, amazing.
What did they do before this?
They just didn't have magic items.
They had
Well,
the
shit.
Dusty Book and Violet's Vials.
How
Oh,
about we all go out and have a nice little celebration at that place that we drink at? I can't remember. what
Nymph's
it's
Respite.
called.
Well, I
Yes.
don't mind it, but I do want to check out the sort of forge area. Well, I'm
Oh.
looking for some new armor that isn't maybe 4,000 golds or whatever.
Yeah, I can't wear armor, so I will meet you at the bar.
Oh, okay, sounds.
I'll catch up with you as well.
All right.
Are you going to the bar?
Not right away. I
Oh,
have some things I want to handle.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, class, I wanted
I'll
to
go
ask.
with you, Rhodes.
Okay, yeah, well, that makes sense. You probably want to see what everybody else is up to over there.
Hey,
Not just
Sarah, do you want to
you.
come to
I
the
do.
bar with me so I don't go alone?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Was
Party
that
splitting up.
ion stone like behind the counter or under glass or somewhere?
What are you gonna do, you little fuck?
Well, answer the question.
He produced it from his robes.
So he held it in his hand.
Ah,
Mhm.
Bastard.
it is.
Rose,
he's
Rose
the
was
speaker.
definitely like,
It.
no, he doesn't try to steal or anything, but it's he would want to touch it very badly. You'd see him like try and
He's like, touch your rock.
yeah.
Like,
I'm
hear it
just gonna
sing.
put this
Yeah,
right
just
here.
while
Just-
it was out, he was very just like wanting to touch it, but he can't afford it, and he's not the kind to steal. So
Mhm.
Flower would steal it.
she might. I don't know.
Not to character assassinate you, Emily.
All right, so we are splitting up the group, eh?
Yes,
Little
bit
bit.
of split up.
Okay. All right. So Zira and Priya are
The
going
Ruz.
to Nim's Respite. Who's going towards the like armorers section or metalworkers?
Brim and Road.
That'd be me.
Thurman Roads. All right. It's going to take a
Roads.
bit of a walk.
Yep.
And you kind of walk with Zira and Priya along the way.
Awkward.
What is
We already said goodbye. and
What
we're
is
going
Wake
Yeah.
going to do?
So Wake like goes in the opposite direction toward the syndicate for just like a minute, and then he turns right back around and he goes directly back to the Owlkin shop
All right.
after everyone has left. And when he goes in and he says, "Enzo, are you still here?"
Oh yes. You see, he's kind of like sorting out at the counter. He hasn't left the counter yet.
I have an object that I found a while ago, a few years. It's been a while.
Yes.
And I've always kept it close to me, but I don't really know what it is or what it's worth. And I thought you might have a clue.
All right.
Would you be willing to take a look at it?
I can take a look.
Wake reaches into his bag, and he pulls out a gleaming blue jewel that flickers with orange light from within it, as if it's the sun dancing across ocean tops. And he sets it on the counter.
How big is it?
It's maybe the size of a like a grape. It's not big at all.
Ooh. May I touch it?
Yeah. Careful.
Always am. And he kind of plucks it out off the counter, and he takes out that spectacle, and he starts adjusting it. Ooh. It's like a oval shape. Right?
Yes.
Huh. Very interesting. I see in the center we have some primordial influence. Possibly from the water plane?
Aye. That's where I was when I found it.
Huh. And you see he kind of keeping the spectacle on his eye, he will like do some hand movements and just kind of like flick a bit of arcane energy towards the stone.
Do I think he's identifying it, or
Yeah.
is it something else?
Yeah, he's identifying it.
Okay.
Where did you find this?
It's a bit of a long story. Deep, in the darkest depths south of the shelf of the pedestal. Deeper than I should have been.
Tell me. So you got this from the water plane.
Aye.
And this... you found it in a chasm.
It was in the mouth of a dead oyster, in a cavern within that chasm.
Huh. This can be, strictly speaking, this could be very useful to creating a magical item. If my knowledge serves me correctly, leviathans live in the water plane.
Aye.
So, what my spell brought back, it tells me that this holds an essence of a very powerful primordial. And my guess is that... So, a bit of history lesson. Leviathans are created by the primordial titans. And when a leviathan produces another leviathan or gets hurt in any kind of way, or a bit of their essence is damaged, there's the potential to leave behind something of worth. And that's what this is.
It's the blood of a leviathan.
Correct. Crystallized.
Oh.
Very rare to find these, as leviathans are not easily conquered or killed. It's a wonder you've come across it.
It's always meant a lot to me, as I found it just before I lost my brother. So it's good to know that it has some significance.
With a bit of spell work and some enchantment, this could make a pretty powerful magical item. And he places it on the counter in front of you.
Wake takes it back, and he's like looking at it in the palm of his hand, and he says, I don't intend to sell it, but should things go dour, what's the value of this sort of thing?
I would say anywhere up to 5,000 to 6,000.
Wake puts it away in his bag, nodding, and he says, Thank you. Do I owe you anything for appraising it?
If you do sell it to me. That's all I ask.
I'll remember that if it comes to it.
Good, we have a deal then. And he holds out a wing.
If I sell it.
If you sell it, I would like to be first on your list.
Wake shakes his hand. His wing?
All know that Flower would be screaming
Well, he
You're not
did-
even
he-
there, and she would be screaming.
But he questioned it though. Like
That's true, he's been
like he
learning
heard
from-
flour in his head. Like, make sure this deal's good.
Thanks again, Enzo. And Wake just kind of
Of
tips
course.
his head. And then Wake will make his way to the bar.
Okay.
I hope that took long enough for the conversation I want to have with Zira.
It did.
Sure. Yeah.
It did.
Since Rhodes and Thrym are traveling further away, I think before this conversation happens, let's go ahead and take a short break, bathroom break. And,
Bathroom break.
a bathroom break, 5 minutes, and we'll come back.
Welcome back, guys.
Going
Yes, welcome back. So, let's hop over to Priya and Zira, who are just entering or have found a table at Nim's Respite.
Priya would have like sat down with Zira and like not really had anything to say for probably a solid 5 minutes. So it's probably just really awkward silence.
It's not awkward for Zira. She's just sitting there enjoying her drink.
I'm a
Oh,
cat!
Catwick. You followed us.
No.
So it's awkward for Priya because she feels like she should be saying something. And Zira's less burdened by anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Because this is fantasy.
Must be nice.
Shit, why didn't I choose that as a character trait? So eventually, like 5-10 minutes pass, and then Priya, who's been like playing with her drink instead of actually drinking it, finally looks up to Zira, and she says, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
It's not really about you, so I don't know I'm being weird. I just wanted your opinion because you seem very worldly. Like you understand things.
Okay. Sure. Ask
And
away.
I wanted to know what you thought about Wake.
What do you mean? What do I think about him?
Just I like your general thoughts about him, I suppose.
It's kind of funny to me that he doesn't like speak in the colloquial lexicon of this plane. So like when I say something that's like totally normal to me, he doesn't get it. So it's like, I don't know, he's become like this funny thing to pick on and like annoy because like he doesn't get it and he's just like a little baby. I don't know. What am I supposed to think about him?
I guess maybe I should have been more specific, but I didn't. I was kind of trying to avoid being more specific because I'm embarrassed.
You don't have to be embarrassed. Not around me. I'm not judgmental at all.
I have noticed him recently.
Oh.
And
I think he notices you too, if that wasn't clear.
Well, so I've noticed that he notices me, and I don't really know what to do about it.
Well, when you say do you notice him, do you like noticing him? Do you like that he notices you? Like,
I think so. I tried to I suppose flirt with him in the store back there, but he didn't notice.
He was probably distracted by all the pretty things in the store. I mean, at the end of the day, he is a guy. Guys are easily distracted.
Hey, no dogs in here.
Dog is that?
Oh my god. Nice.
Dang, Corgi.
Well, you said he was distracted by the pretty things in there, but I was kind of hoping he'd be distracted by me instead, but that's fine.
There was a whole thing that looked like it was from where he was from, so he was probably looking at that. Like, I don't know. I mean, he's distracted by you pretty often. I don't know if you've noticed.
So you still think so? Like he's it's not gone away because I haven't done anything about it, because I tried to do something about it and it didn't work. Should I keep trying?
Okay, here's the thing. How many times has he tried? And you ignored him?
I don't know. I don't know if he's tried. Like, what do you mean by tried?
Like, flirted in your direction?
I don't think he's ever done that.
I feel like he has.
Well, so I guess it depends on how you determine what flirting is, but he's never been like, hey, do you want to go out and get a drink with me?
The fact that he gets all, like, fumbly around you?
Is that flirting?
Yeah. That's the best some guys can do. And you gotta just kind of roll with it.
Okay. Well, so I mean, with the whole armor thing and the cast, I was like, it could come off real easy, and I figured that was really obvious. But
Yeah?
so how much more obvious do I have to be?
Just tell him how you feel. Guys are really dumb. They will not get even the, like, most obvious hint. You have to be about as subtle as a gun.
What's a gun?
Okay, you gotta be about as subtle as a brick to the face.
Oh, should I do that?
Yeah, if you're
I got
interested,
glass in
be
his
like,
face one.
no, I mean, like, not literally. Be
Oh, I
like,
shouldn't hit him with a brick.
no, don't actually hit him with a
I
brick.
didn't know if that was like a material plane kind of.
Okay,
flirting.
imagine how obvious getting hit in the face with a brick is.
Right.
Right? You would absolutely know you got hit in the face with a brick.
Right.
That's how subtle you have to be. Is you have to be straight up, Wake, I like you and I want this to be more.
Well, so I don't know how much I want. Like, maybe I should figure that out first.
You can say that. I like you. I don't know where I want this to go, but
Well,
like I do like you.
I wouldn't mind if his armor came off, is what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how much more it goes.
Zira shudders at that thought and tries to move on. Yeah, you can tell him that. I mean, honestly, the most important thing is communication. And I'm giving you this advice as if I'm so good at it. I'm pretty bad at it too.
I was going to say, I don't know if he's ever followed that advice.
I know it's the right advice. You know,
So what you
practice
do.
as I say, don't practice as I do kind of thing. It's easier said than done. I get that, which is why I don't follow the advice. But all of my teachings and all of my studying has always said to go after what you want. So if that's what you want, you go get it.
I guess I'm just a little worried that so I don't know. I've made it kind of clear that I grew up on the planet Air with, I had lived in a compound with a whole bunch of my family, and I really only interacted with them. So I don't have a lot of like cousins and aunts and uncles, and so I don't have a lot of experience.
You don't need experience to talk. You're talking to me.
That's true. I will take into account what you've said.
I will also take into account what I've said.
Doubt.
You do?
But yeah, if he walks in here, I will walk away so you guys can have that conversation.
No, you definitely don't have to do that. Maybe can I start tomorrow?
You have all the liquid courage in your hand right now.
She'll down it immediately.
The fact that you ingested it just makes it more potent, you know.
Yeah, isn't I supposed to?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you were trying to get rid of it, so that way when I said it's in your hand, you could be like, no, it's not.
No, I'm taking your advice
Okay.
by drinking it so I wouldn't be scared anymore.
Then let's get another round.
Yeah, okay.
They're gonna be hammered by the time Wake walks in.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be sloshed.
Freya's
I'll say-
unconscious on the table.
Isn't it morning?
I have no idea.
No. No, it's
That's
evening.
what time is it?
Raffi said good
It's like-
morning.
Raffi said good morning.
It's
Oh,
like
Jesus
I'll say it's
Yeah,
like
but it's
noo-
been
I'll say
some
it's like
time.
noon. I'll say it's like noon.
All right.
Lunch drinking.
Mimosas.
All right.
She definitely has a few class, so she's probably inebriated.
Fair enough. Before Wake gets there, let's head over.
Yeah,
I'm
So-
real strolling.
before
I'm taking my time.
before that situation.
He's
we'll
like
go
he's like
over.
reliving the moments when he found the jewel. Is what's going on.
Jesus. The
We'll go
trauma.
over to the Court of Steel, where Thrym and Rhodes enter this courtyard filled with open shops and blacksmiths working on various different projects. You take a right into the Court of Steel, and you see not a whole lot of like shop like signs, but you do see off to your right two shops that kind of stand out amongst the rest. There is Crafton Customs, which is we'll reveal it
Oh,
right here. And then the next shop, like further from you, you see the signage say Better Crafton Customs.
Wow. There's a turf war going on here.
Oh my god. And across the street, it's even better crafting.
No. It's Crafton Customs reveal their CCR.
Oh. Okay.
But there's a lot of things happening, a lot of work going around. Most of the blacksmiths don't even like pick up their head from their work to greet newcomers into this area. You do see some like Amber Guard here at some other blacksmiths that are just they're making deals. You see the captain of the Amber Guard is at another like particular blacksmith, like more into this open air Court of Steel building, and he is like talking with one of like what looks to be a not like a blacksmith, but someone in a suit that maybe is like a foreman of some sort, and you see that the captain is kind of making a deal in some sort of fashion. And like he sees the two of you, recognizes you, just kind of gives you a slight nod of, hello as you enter. And
Rhodes gives a hand up sort of acknowledgement, like, hi.
nods back.
and currently the blacksmiths that are, or the shops that are not like dealing with customers or working on some sort of deal are these two shops.
Okay. Well, we could check out the shops, but let's see. Hey, Brim, maybe you could help me. I'm kind of looking for a little bit heavier armor, sort of like a heft plate, sort of a deal. I don't know what's a good sort of craftsmanship though. Maybe you have an eye for it since you work with metal.
Yeah.
I need a good craftsman, and maybe I can commission a heft plate.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I'd love to make it myself, but it takes quite a long time.
If you're up for it, I'd be happy to pay you. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we should be able to find some kind of craftsman here.
Yeah.
I wonder what the story is behind those two stores over there.
Well, let's get. You want to check those out first, or we'll look at the crafting sort of area?
We can see if we can find someone right here.
I think we're gonna look around.
Yeah, are there any kind of armors?
Like besides these two shops here.
Yeah, are there people working in the courtyard that
Yeah.
kind of fit that description? Or is it mostly inside the shops?
It's mostly inside the shops. And well, I mean, some of them are like open air, like there's no like storefront like
Yeah.
building. The only buildings per se are the Craft and Customs and the Better Craft and Customs. The rest are kind of like open air, and everybody seems all the blacksmiths kind of are seem to be like either working with a customer at the moment, or one forge is actually completely empty and devoid of any blacksmiths right now. It looks closed.
So we should head for the shops, is what you're saying.
Well, probably that would be your best bet.
Let's go over to the shops.
Do you want to start in the better one or the worst one?
Oh, I don't know. What do they look like, class? Is there some indication of quality from the storefront?
The Crafton Customs looks a bit older than Better Crafton Customs. The signage looks newer on Better Crafton Customs. But yeah, what's funny is that they have the same like signage. If they were like
So they're owned by the same people.
Yeah, like the font is the same, like the size is the same. It's just one has Better Crafted Customs rather than Crafted Customs.
Okay.
So,
I mean, better sounds better.
Yeah, I mean, why not start there?
Yeah, let's start at better, and then we'll work our way down.
Okay.
I have a feeling where this is leading. We're gonna get in there and it's gonna be like, yeah, 400,000 gold.
It's like that grocery store that charges outrageous amounts.
You walk up to a Better Crafton Customs, and the door is like ajar, like well, it's wide open actually, and you hear the tinkering of light work on some sort of like breastplate. You walk in to this shop here. Can everybody see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you see a human male with like red hair that kind of flows down to his not his lower back, but like the top of his shoulders. He's got like not a bushy beard, but it's a full beard, red hair, like a sweat bandana across his forehead. He looks like a traditional blacksmith. There he is. I don't know if you can see the bigger image in the corner. It's not that big, but
Yeah.
It's about average.
as soon as you walk in, hello, gentlemen. How can I help you? Sam Crafton, Better Crafton Customs.
Hello. Are you you own this place then?
Yes, I do.
Do you work with half plate armor? Do you make?
He
Rose is not sure what to say.
he purses his lips and he looks down at the half plate he's working on. Yeah, I do.
Bro just kind of looks to throw. Is this good stuff? Does it look good?
Yeah, you can look around.
Can I figure that out?
Make an intelligence check. See if the quality's up to your standards of a dwarf. I'll say you have advantage if you want to roll again.
Do I need to?
You can always try for better.
I mean,
Okay, 20. Yeah, it looks quality stuff. I mean, it's not the quality of like where you're from, but it's close.
I'd say it's pretty all right. Tiny anvil, but
Coming from you, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, good. That's great. Do you work with like different metals, like other than steel?
I can. I've worked with
like,
adamantine and mithril before.
mithril. Do you have any mithril? How much would it be to
Oh,
get a
mithril's
mithril?
hard to come by. Um,
Yeah.
I don't have any mithril now. I might have a bit of adamantine to make some gauntlets, but that's I would be using up all the adamantine I have.
Well, let's see. Someplace I could get it.
Not Crafted Customs. Anywhere but Crafted Customs. Don't go next door.
Why?
why not?
Trust me. And he just kind of like has a sour look on his face.
Well, do they
What,
do
insight
they
check?
have mithril
Go
adamantine?
ahead and insight check if you want.
Yeah, I'll insight too. Why not? Oh, bad insight for me.
It's pretty clear on his face. He despises that place.
So what's the story?
It's a long story.
Well, we're not in a rush.
Let's just say that blood isn't thicker than water here.
I see.
If you catch my drift.
Rhodes has no idea.
Yeah, it's just like staring. do they have mithril? What if I bought the mithril from them and brought it to you?
You know what? I will knock whatever. If you decide to buy any mithril off of my dear brother Ned and bring it to me, I will take off half the price of whatever you want paid.
Brother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back. We're just gonna leave and go next door.
Okay. You go next there, and it's almost like an identical shop to the one that you just left. But it's a different proprietor. A bald man with a large beard. You can see the resemblance in the eyes. And
Has anyone
like
ever
the
seen
shape
both
of
of them in the same room?
the shape of the build. I'll just show you.
Did Thrym follow?
Uh,
The other guy
slowly,
dashed out.
yes. Like
Dashed out of his
trailing
shop.
behind a little bit, being surprised by the kind of quick exit.
You see this bolder, bigger build gentleman. Hey,
Good evening.
welcome to Crafton Customs. I'm Ned Crafton. Nice to meet you. What can I do
Good to
you for?
Good to meet you too. I was looking for mithril. Do you have any?
I got a little bit.
Can I investigate this guy's shop
Yeah.
in the same manner?
Yep.
Nat 20.
Same quality as the better Crafton
Oh
Customs.
god, no!
Almost identical.
Do you think you'd have enough for like a mithril half plate?
Maybe a breastplate, but not a half plate.
Oh, a half plate.
What's the difference between the two? So like 1 AC.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, or can I buy all the mithril off of you?
Oh, you just want the items?
That
You just want the ingots?
yeah. Whatever you got.
Hmm.
I'm a master craftsman myself, so I will be taking on the job, if that's all right with you, sir.
I'm sure you
Oh,
are.
really?
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
awfully nice of you.
well, let me make some calculations here and see how much it is. And he kind of just takes out a notebook and starts like writing down like calculations how much it's going to cost. As I try to figure out how much it's going to cost.
Okay.
13,000 gold.
All right. The mithril ingots. It's gonna cost you about 400 gold.
400 gold. 1 sec. Sorry. Gosh dang. What am I currently wearing is what I'm trying to figure out here. Oh, yeah. So it'll be better. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Breastplate. Yeah, 400 gold sounds perfect.
All right.
Right.
He starts going back, getting the ingots, and then like placing 4 ingots of mithril. They're kind of small, but they'll be melted down and
Okay.
made into.
Yeah, he'll count out 400 gold and hand it right over.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for your
Thank you.
business.
Thank you very much.
And he'll just kind of heft all of that up in his arms and waddle out the door right back to next door.
Uh-huh.
Thrym kind of trailing behind
You
again.
see, you see.
Pleasure to meet you, Ned.
Likewise. All right, you go back to Sam,
Yep. And he'll drop it all down.
and,
Like,
and as you come in with the mithril ingots, he just. all right. What do you want made out of this?
Well, your brother there said it wasn't quite enough for a half plate, but a breastplate would do me just fine, I think.
He doesn't think. Okay, well.
What do you think you could make a half plate out of this?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, well, give it a go then.
Yeah, I can do this. I didn't say half off, so 375
Okay.
for.
count out 375.
All right.
But
Actually, let's make it let's make it a clean 400. Is that okay?
a clean 400? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Why not?
Because
As long as you
this
do a
has
good
got to
job,
be
though, you're not going to mess it up, are you?
this has got to be perfect. So
So you're going to put an extra effort into it.
So the extra 25 is for extra effort.
Oh, good. Okay.
It'll be done late afternoon tomorrow.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, what was your name again?
Sam Crafton.
Sam Crafton.
Yes.
Well, he's in the right trade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'll take out the other 400.
Okay. All right. So you get that set in motion, and we'll.
Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And we'll skip on over back to
They
the
were
Nim's
both-
Respite.
They were quite friendly, Hawthorne.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty nice. Kind of want to know what happened between the two.
Oh. Maybe we'll ask him tomorrow.
At least we got the discount.
Oh, yeah. And he's going to try extra hard, he said.
I
Did Thrym want to find anything in the armor place? We didn't actually.
I think Thrym was just kind of tagging along to see
Okay.
the what the forges here had to offer.
Cool. All right.
All right. Where Wake enters the Nim's Respite, finding Priya and Zira well into their drinks
Brianne's
already.
probably sloshed.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's just say we both are. Shh, shh. Priya, oh my god, he's here. Did you want me to leave, or did you want me
No,
to
please
stay?
don't. Please
Okay,
don't.
okay.
I'm
Okay,
not
I'll
ready.
stay. Okay, I'll stay.
They're
Hello?
saying they think they're whispering, but they're shouting.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Hi, Wake.
Hey,
Hi, Wake.
what aren't y'all ready for? We don't have a
What?
job.
Right. So. Oh. We're ready for another round that you're here.
Woo! Another round.
Can I inside check to see how wasted they are?
Sure.
Do you need to?
Probably not.
There's like empty glasses on the table.
DC's 5.
I
was
rolled
gonna
a
say
17.
4, but yeah, 5 is fine.
Okay. Yeah. They're a little wasted.
Why
We're
not?
just so excited.
We're
that we
drunk
finished our
enough to
first
be
big
having
job.
fun. Yeah, we're drunk enough to be having fun, but not so drunk that we won't remember.
For now.
The worst kind of drunk.
It looks like the two
Yeah.
of you have already been quite a few in.
Yeah, but you haven't had any yet, so you
Yeah. Oh my god,
Awesome.
join us. Oh my god.
I'm actually quite hungry. Can I get all of us some food?
If you're
Oh my
offering,
god. Yeah, food sounds so good right now.
It's-
I want
It is
poutine.
lunchtime, so
I want poutine.
As soon as
I'll
you say
get-
this, the barmaid has noticed your drunkenness and has brought out some garlic bread
Hooray.
and sets it on the table. Figure.
Excuse me, do you happen to have poutine?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, sure.
Could we get a couple orders of that, please?
Yeah, of course.
It's an airplane
Oh my
special.
god, this garlic bread is so good.
All right,
So,
I'll have.
What were you
I'll
up
have an
to,
ale.
Wake?
Oh,
I want another shot, please.
Make it 2.
okay. Wake sits down.
All right. You see the barmaid just kind of shouts out, waves off.
I just had a few more questions for Enzo about magic items. There's a lot I don't understand, really. So, have you been drinking since you got here?
No, we've been talking and having a good time.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
It's a great time, you know. Just talking about
Zira's
nothing
like nudging
in particular.
nudging Priya right now. She thinks she's being subtle, but she's not.
What's the? All right. What's been the topic of the day then?
Rhodes' hair.
Or what is there of it? Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about how great it looks. And I was wondering if he would prune it if branches grew out. Or if he'd just let it grow, because eventually it's gonna get so big he can't go through doors. So that's the only thing we were talking about.
Zira's giggling like a schoolgirl.
That's it. I mean, there's quite a bit to talk about, though I imagine Flower probably has that hedge well handled.
Do you think they're a thing?
What? No. Well,
Oh
I
my
just
god!
thought, like,
Maybe.
did you like? Has anyone thought about that? Like, they're so. Is dependent the right word?
I
I
will
think
say,
the word you're looking for is codependent.
Flower is very touchy. It could be a thing.
Yeah, is that like normal for her, or is that like a Fae thing, or maybe they're fucking?
But
Oh my god, Priya!
Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Oh, I hope Emily listens to this.
I mean, it's not like
Yeah,
men
me
and
too.
women can't be friends. Like, they could totally be friends, and there's nothing like there. But I'm just curious now that I'm thinking about it. Like, you said she had his head handled, and it just made me think about something.
I meant
Yeah, oh my god,
on
maybe.
his head. Literally.
Do you think
The
his hedge is
hedge.
elsewhere?
I suppose we could ask him.
You would have seen it in the bath.
I
Yeah,
don't
does he have
think
like
I was
little
looking-
shrubs
there
under his
was
arms?
there was no grass in his other areas.
You think he's like he would consider it if we brought it up, like chest hair? A
Oh
little
my
patch
god,
of
let's
moss?
ask him.
I'm sure he'll be here soon enough. They were just going to the armorers, eh?
Yeah.
Well, remember and make sure you ask him about undergrowth.
Okay, that's a great idea. I'm glad that is the only thing we talked about before he got here.
Real smooth, Priya, real smooth.
Aye, no one would have a clue.
Look, we all have our secrets. We all have things that we don't like to talk about, and it's all right. Right?
That.
What are
not
your
a-
secrets?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
We're
not how
talking about
secrets
our
work.
secrets. You could tell us your secrets.
You're not. You're talking about roads and maybe the fact that he has an underbrush. Or that him and Flower might be.
Yeah, but that was like our secret conversation, and we like shared it with you, so like
And
you
the rest
could
of the
share.
bar.
Shh! Oh my god!
Lower
Really?
your voice. You're being
Oh.
obnoxious.
You're being obnoxious.
Wake is just like sitting there very flat faced, like this is perfectly normal for Zero.
God, I'm trying so hard to be extra.
Oh, you were.
I'm loving every moment of this.
So you're not going to tell us a secret, Wig?
I mean, maybe some other time.
What's wrong with now? Now.
What's wrong with later?
Because anything can happen at any time. I
That's
mean,
true.
the
We
chandelier
could all
could
die.
fall from the ceiling,
Uh-huh.
and then you would never tell us. If you told us now, then we don't have to worry about incidentals.
Then it might be for the best that we all stay alive.
But you can't control that.
Exactly.
Excuse me. Zero here is quite a potent healer. As am I.
Not if you got squished by a chandelier.
You couldn't fix that.
I could. I'm just saying your healing wouldn't matter at that point because you'd be smushed. So it would be on my healing. But
Mhm.
I just meant because you said both of us and like not you at that moment because you wouldn't be. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't think I've had near enough to drink to get what you're saying.
At this moment, the two big like serving bowls of poutine come to the table. Cheese curds, fries, gravy. Yeah,
Fantastic, thank you.
a little bit of mushrooms.
Can we also
you're
get a
welcome.
pitcher of water?
Are you
yeah.
gonna make more flowers?
I certainly could if you'd like.
I want those so bad.
Yeah, I can. I can bring some
Oh my
water.
god! Yeah, Wicked. Make her some flowers.
Wake very much feels like the sober man at a drunk party because he is. And when a pitcher of water arrives, will begin to shape water flowers.
Okay.
Instead of sobering them up.
Mm-hmm.
The two new shots you ordered don't come for a little bit.
Those bastards.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
They're cutting us off.
They're slowing you
trying
down.
to.
They're slowing you down a little bit.
Like Wake's like
Boo.
giving hand gestures behind his back, like keep it slow.
Oh yeah. The barmaid is like just like winking and just nodding. Yeah, gosh, she's got it. She's seen this before.
job.
Yeah. 15 minutes later, Thrym and Rhodes arrive.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
Hi.
hi.
Hello.
Hi.
What the fuck happened here?
They started the party a little early.
Without me?
Oh my God, Thrummy, come sit next to me.
All right.
We're sharing secrets. Or trying to.
Hey,
oh,
barmaid.
What?
What?
Bring out a couple of pictures.
Yeah,
a barmaid.
pictures.
you get me a cup.
She nods, noticing the order. It's acknowledged.
We should all go around and just share stuff about ourselves. Because I think Wake was nervous because it was just the three of us, but now all of us are here, so it's perfect. Except
Yeah,
Flower.
Wink, you go
What?
first.
What's going on?
We're talking. We're just talking.
We're sharing
Okay.
secrets.
No secrets.
So, go ahead.
So who starts?
We could roll these.
Yeah,
What
this is
sort
up
of
to you.
secrets am I supposed to share?
I don't know,
Okay, I
something
have a
that
secret.
someone
I have a
doesn't know.
secret.
What's your secret?
This is the poorest I've ever been.
How poor is poor? How much money do you have left?
I have like 200 gold. I've never even seen anything less than 1,000.
That's
It's
like
weird.
more than like
Wow.
the average farmer can expect in their lifetime.
I'd never even seen that much gold until just
The same-
recently. Just
same
today. We just got paper ready.
I sent a message to my dad because I'm like, what? I don't have any money, Dad. And that's my secret. Next.
Your dad would just give you money?
Oh, yeah.
What a nice
Especially since
dad.
I have so little right now. He'd be like, oh my God, my poor daughter living on the streets.
Rhodes, I'm pretty positive you've probably seen more than 1,000 gold worth of gems in
Oh.
your lifetime.
Oh,
yeah, but like he
gems,
doesn't
but
equate
not
that to like the
gold.
value.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
sure.
gold, these gold coins is like it's the currency of the land, so it's
Yeah.
a different concept. Like I've never seen that. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I should bring you all to the vaults inside of Ironhome. Then you'll
Vaults?
be seeing some amount of gold.
Is it all yours?
Well, no. I'd say my family has a fair amount of it, but
So you're both rich kids? Kids, how old are you, Thrym? I don't. You're like the size of a
We're-
fat
we're
girl,
still
but I don't know
youngins.
how old you are.
we're still youngins, right, Zira?
Yeah. Nobody here is old. We're only
Yeah,
like
we're-
100 or 120 or something. I forgot.
Oh.
So I'm just throwing numbers out right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's quite common for elves live long, so yeah, 120 is pretty young.
Hey,
I'm 20.
just 20.
I'm
well.
22. I mean, I'm two years plus 20. I'm not the 20 as well. I am 22.
You're older than me.
Yeah. Is that weird?
I
Is
just
that
didn't.
a problem? She.
Zira immediately makes some like surprised eyes at her, like, oh my God, did we just ruin it?
No,
My,
it's
so my hair isn't white because I am old. It is. It's always been white. So
I. Your hair's beautiful. It's There's nothing to
Like,
worry.
she's blue normally, but she's extra blue after that. I see. That's good.
I'm just 20.
Rhodes kind of holds up his fingers and like counts down.
I think I'm 20, 22, 20,
Hey,
20
you are
maybe
22 too.
23.
Am
somewhere
I the
around in there.
youngest?
It's hard to say.
Oh
I don't
my
know how old
god,
Flower
you're a
is.
baby.
Please tell me I'm older than Flower.
We
Please
don't
tell
know
me
how
I'm
old
older than
Flower is.
Flower.
Wait, Rhodes, do you know how old Flower is?
Ganon does not know how old Flower is. Rhodes might, but I don't. It's hard to say right now.
Let
You're
me see.
pretty close to Flower, aren't you?
She can't be older than me. She acts like a kid.
Priya, shh, you
I
really
think
gonna
you
ask
might
him
be
right
about
now?
the same age,
We're doing
probably.
secrets. How long have you known Flower, Rhodes?
Flower? Oh, I met Flower. Really, not too long ago. Within the year, at least. Because I came from the elemental plane, and we met up in the Dusk Meadows. I was just sort of wandering through the forest, and I got attacked by some horrible little creatures, and she came out of the woods and told them to she just scolded them, and they kind of looked real like sad and walked away. It was pretty funny, but
Oh my god, you guys got so close so fast.
Yeah, is it
Would
weird
you
to
say
like
that
someone
too?
that bad?
I'm sorry, you both talking over each other.
Priya, you first, you first.
I was just wondering, like, is it weird to like someone a lot really quickly?
Well,
No.
yeah, that's not weird at all. If they're pleasant to be around, and Flower's wonderful. She has lots of energy, and she wants to explore the world and see lots of animals and just everything. And I want to too.
She's quite pretty, right? Do you think so?
Pretty? Yeah, I suppose she's quite pretty. Well,
Okay, so you do think that.
what are you asking?
I'm just,
Zira's just in the corner cackling this whole time.
it was just an observation.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah, she's quite pretty.
Have you not noticed before? Like, are you just thinking about it now for the first time?
Well, kind of. Yeah. I kind of get caught up in my own head sometimes, and I don't.
But she's always thinking about you, you know.
What? Beauty?
Yeah, literally, yes. She can't do things without you. Did you not notice that?
That's not true.
That's
So,
entirely.
It's a little true.
Well, no, she. Maybe a little, but she can do things on her own. She's very strong and powerful with her magics.
Yeah, well, maybe she could, but she doesn't want to. Is the thing.
She needs you.
Oh well,
She wants
okay.
you
I'm fine with it.
to be around.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
There's
no,
nothing
there's no
wrong with
problem.
that.
You can want someone to be around.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Priya?
can. Aye.
you can want someone to be around, huh?
It's just
Why are
kinda,
you
like,
talking like
stares. Just kind of like stare. What?
Can
Yes,
Trim,
I agree. Still, I don't understand what's
We're
happening
gonna
right now.
insight check this conversation.
I was gonna insight check that conversation.
Who are you specifically inciting? Everybody? The vibe? That's a great roll.
I mean, do I understand what that nudge from Zero was about?
I don't think Zira's been subtle at all.
I don't think Zira's been subtle at all either. She was nudging Priya about Wake, like, yeah, people do like each other around, huh? Yeah? Like you like Wake around, without saying that last part.
I mean, Simon definitely got that. Yes.
I'll tell you
Okay,
what.
just checking.
Good,
Yeah,
good,
22
good.
is good
Simon's
enough.
listening too.
Yeah, Priya. What's going on?
What are we? We're talking about Flower right now. Obviously, why would you ask me specifically? I think Flower is very pretty too. If that's what you want to know.
I think Flower's all right.
Flower
I think
is pretty.
I mean, she's a little frustrating at times.
No more frustrating than me, though.
Different kinds.
Well,
Hey,
she's
You're
just
all quite
learning.
frustrating at times, I would say.
Yeah, we're all from different places. And Flary's just from a place that's quite different from this. So maybe sometimes when she's a little annoying or whatever, it's just because she's learning how to be. I don't know. What am I even saying?
I don't know. What are you saying?
Yeah, what are you saying?
At this point, a pitcher is brought out, and it is pointedly placed away from Zira and Priya, more on the boys' end.
I'll
Wait,
just
I
say,
can't reach it. Can you pour me one?
roll a
Of
persuasion
course!
check.
Just gonna flutter her eyelashes.
Oh, sure, it's fine.
I only rolled a 12.
Yeah, the AC was 5. Wait, we'll pour you one. He actually will just shape water with like a finger and like pull it out of the pitcher into the glass
Wow.
and then pass it over.
That was really cool.
It's fun to play around with.
You've got really talented hands.
I try. Wait. Thanks.
What?
I think.
Yeah, it's really.
He was like, for a moment, he like paused, like, is she making fun of me?
Literally the opposite.
I will say, Rhodes, if when I was training, back in Dolo, it was really important that everyone be self-sufficient, like able to stand up for themselves and also to work together, but neither to anyone's detriment. And when I first saw you and Flower sitting on your head,
Yeah.
I thought that was a liability, I guess.
Well, I guess, but it's just a bit of fun.
Sure, I don't mean to say anything by it. It was a concern,
Well, I like it when Flower smiles. It's nice.
Does it give you butterflies in your tummy?
Sort of, I guess.
You should do
Rhodes does
something
not
nice
understand
for
the
her.
implication of what you're trying to.
No, I know. You should do something nice for her.
Yeah, if you like someone, you should definitely do something nice for them.
I
Yeah,
try to
Priya.
all the time.
Oh my god, we're talking about
But not
Rhodes.
just with Flower. I like to try and do nice things for everybody, for all of you.
It's true, you are a very nice man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I just want to have good friends, and I want to see the world. Is that a secret? It doesn't seem like a secret.
Rhodes? Mr.
Yeah?
Rockman Rhodes? Do you
Rocky Roads.
like Flower romantically?
So you're asking directly.
Yeah, it was a straight. There's no
drunk
confusing that question.
I think Rhodes just kind of like stares blankly for a bit and is like,
I don't know.
It's okay if you have to think about it.
We've just muddled this poor man who was
Well,
not
have it-
concerned before.
I haven't really thought about it before. I've only ever been with one other girl before.
You have Tell me
What?
about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
No.
that's your secret. Tell us all about it.
my secret.
How
Okay, my
did
secret.
that go? Was she stony too?
No. But I did meet her in the elemental plane of Earth.
What was she made out of?
That's good.
It was in a little town called Craigvale. Well, she was a dragonborn. She had
So
beautiful,
she was made out of scales.
yes, beautiful golden scales. And well, I didn't really understand that she was into me for a while. but she just kind of kept following me around, and one thing sort of led to another, and yeah, well, we had a little bit of a fling.
A
So she
tryst.
like followed you around, and like Flower follows you around. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I hadn't really thought of it like
Well,
that.
how did the Dragonborn like seal the deal? Like like what pushed you over the edge between she just follows me around and she wants me?
Oh, she just sort of took it.
Because I've heard recently that men are really oblivious. So like,
Well, yeah, that's probably an apt description. Yeah, who told you that one?
Zira.
Shh, no.
Oh,
That's a very smart, Zira.
so she just she was like, I want to do things to you.
Oh no, she just kissed me and kind of pushed me over, and
Oh,
then
she did a thing to you. She didn't just. She didn't say it. She
You caused a landslide.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds like a brick to the face, don't you think, Bria?
yeah,
Rhodes is extremely flustered.
That does sound like a brick to the face. So
Why is it?
wait,
What? How is that a brick to the face? It's a kiss.
No, but it's obvious. Like it's.
Oh, aye, it is that.
Like when you get hit with a brick, it's like you couldn't. Nothing else could have happened. It is a brick, right?
Oh, well, I'll tell
Yeah,
you,
exactly. Yay.
it was sort of like a brick to the face. It was probably the most intense experience of my life. It kind of,
Oh,
I sort of,
Oh.
I sort of ran away from what I
Oh!
was supposed to be doing shortly after that.
Wait, so why didn't you stay together? Did you not love her?
Oh, well, I had to keep going. Oh, I don't know. I had things to do then, and I didn't come to the realization that I didn't want to do those things anymore until later, and I don't know where she is now.
I see. So
She knew. I mean, she knew I was moving on. That's kind of why I think she jumped me the way she did.
she's seen it.
Sort of, yeah.
What about you, Wake? What does it take for you to figure out if a girl likes you? Do you think you could handle subtle things, or do you think you need a brick to the face?
Wake looks like a deer in headlights.
He turns into a water deer. It looks like a real deer in headlights.
And it sparkles because it's.
I don't know. I've never.
You've never?
No. It wasn't really there wasn't really an opportunity in Dola. It was all my studies and the training, and
Like nobody you liked. Did do you what they did to Rhodes?
no, definitely not. Though that would certainly have gotten the point across, I imagine.
Well, this
That's
is
not
all,
the sort of thing you could overlook.
I grew up in a similar sort of situation. Really, this all happened like maybe a year and a half ago.
What about you, Thrimi?
Yeah. What about Thrim?
What?
He was probably just eating bread.
Drinking, not paying attention to a thing.
What about me?
Has anyone ever kissed you?
Yeah.
Ever?
Ever?
Aye, there have been a few.
A few.
A few. Uh-huh.
I mean, you don't get to live for 120 years without having some fun.
Were they other dwarfs? What were they made out of?
Some were dwarves, yeah.
So,
How obvious did they have to be before you, like, got it?
I would say that we're a straightforward folk. Kind of similar to being pushed over, as
Please be
Rhodes
pushed
put it.
over.
Brick to the face. Seems to be a common theme.
I've
But
never
I
seen
I
that.
can handle the more subtle nature as well.
Oh, can you?
I would say so.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She's staring deeply into his eyes right now as she's asking.
So, like an insight check, or is she coming on to him? I can't tell.
She's coming on to him.
Oh shit!
Well, there was this one elven woman in my past. But I don't
Only
want
in
to
your
divulge
past?
the details too much.
Only in your past?
Trim doesn't answer.
I see how it is.
I guess that's Thrim's secret.
And so it shall remain.
Did
At this
Hello.
we
Thrym,
get a secret
Let me-
from Wake?
Thrym
Yeah, we
winks
did.
at Zira.
Oh my
Zira
gosh.
just smiles and flushes.
I'm just gonna see if I even notice that. Hold on. I'm gonna roll a disadvantage because I'm drunk. Natural
Disadvantage.
one. She doesn't even
Well.
see the exchange between Zero and Thrim. She's
At-
having a great
See,
time.
but she would have needed to. I feel like she needs to see that. I think, can I give her a luck and make her roll it again?
You can? I
you,
think you can give luck to somebody else. Can you? Or is it
no.
just you?
Oh,
Luck
wait,
is only
I have
for
insight.
yourself.
I'll
It's
give
only
you
for
an
you.
insight. Re-roll it.
Or an
You
inspo?
mean
It is,
inspiration?
bro.
Yeah. What did I say?
You want
Yeah,
me to
you're
see
right.
it? Yeah, okay, I'll re-roll it,
Sin
but
is
still at
drunk.
disadvantage.
No, Sin just doesn't know things.
11. But I
So
noticed
you
that?
noticed it. Yeah.
Noted.
I'll say at this point, a familiar figure enters the tavern carrying a crate of what looks to be like wine bottles. The dark-skinned, white-haired figure of Morrow, the monk instructor, comes in, goes up to the bar, and any of you notice this or are interested in this, goes up to another dark-skinned human with white hair, a much older male, drops off the crate of wine. He thanks her, and as she walks out, she notices your table. Walks over, and hey guys,
Hello?
Hello.
Listry would like to go over the details of the jobs that are available.
Right now?
Oh shit, the jobs.
Whenever you sober up here. She wants to kind of get it out of the way.
Is anything bad? Is it serious?
Just wants to know what you guys are interested in taking, and what you're not interested in taking.
Okay.
Just wanted to give you a heads up while you're here. Have fun.
Will do.
And this is the man that she went up to.
It's Idris Elba, the fantasy version.
You see a little bit of a resemblance between the two.
Idris Elba?
Yeah.
mean,
Morrow,
What? Okay.
No, between the...
I see.
Morrow and the bartender.
Yeah.
And she leaves.
Imagine not having to think about work for like an hour. Wish that were us.
We did sign up for it.
Yeah,
Right,
in,
to
in
get
demand.
stronger.
We
Did
get
we
more
finish
money.
going around and sharing our secrets? I just want to know if we're all done.
I
No,
don't
I don't
know.
think Wake ever shared a secret.
No, we kind of did. He told us about the walk and, that
Oh, yeah.
the lack of bricks to his face, I guess.
Oh, yeah. He probably could use a brick to the face.
No,
Figure of
You don't-
speech.
You don't want a brick to the face?
Do you want the brick to the face?
Well, the kind of bricks we're talking about, I don't think I would mind that kind of brick.
Okay. I'm very confused.
No, I was gonna say, is the euphemism going over his head here?
Sounds like it.
I've lost
Damn.
I've lost it. I'm sorry. Unsubtle? Is that what you mean?
Right.
Aye.
Okay. No, that would be fine, I imagine.
I see.
Insight check.
I'm I'm glad that we're done sharing secrets. We
Nope.
should go.
Hold on, that's a 21.
Oh shit!
Okay, I have a chance to. do have a chance to beat that.
You're drunk,
Oh no.
so you're rolling
Oh,
at
I rolled a
disadvantage.
20 already.
Okay, I've already beat you, but roll again.
Just-
How much did he beat you by?
damn it! My second roll was the 22 I needed.
20. Like a brick to the face.
She looks like this is very valuable information.
Okay.
So we should go, right?
Zira's gonna give you the death glare.
No,
Everybody
we
was
can
honest and talked about important things, and I feel closer as a team.
I feel like you had something else to say.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, well, Lestri sounded like she wanted to talk to
Hey, we should get going. Thrym downs the pitcher he was drinking from.
I could roll insight, but I feel
Alright.
like the reading the vibe. Rose is
Freya's
starting to
gonna
sort of
take her
get up.
glass and take another abandoned glass, somebody's glass from the table, and down both of those. And
Alright.
Oh my god!
Before
Can you
you
roll
get
a
too
con
far-
save or something?
Priya, before you get too far, Wake stops you by putting basically like his hand is holding something out and he like lets it press against like the base of your neck right at the top of your chest to stop you.
uh-huh.
You wanted a flower, eh?
Yeah, I did. She'll look down. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's a nice flower.
It is. Well, class, should I roll for it?
Yeah, you can if you want.
That's pretty good. It's an 18 plus.
Spellcraft?
Okay,
Spell?
spell attack. So
Yeah.
24.
Jeez.
It is a rose, and it is a very intricately, finely woven one of ice.
Oh wow! I think this is one of your best ones yet.
You said I was good with my hands. I felt like I had to prove it.
Yeah, you definitely didn't need to prove it, but I am glad that you did. Thanks.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just, I'm really drunk.
I know. I couldn't help
That is
you with
the only
that.
reason that that anything weird might have happened. So, thank you.
That's not the only reason, I hope.
Thank you for the flower wake.
Okay.
She heads toward the door.
Okay. So, you all leave Nim's Respite back towards the Aegis chapter. It's about a 5 to 10 minute walk, but you arrive there. Marching through the courtyard, up the stairs to Listri's study. There you find the wizard of the syndicate, or the chapter.
Me.
Listri watches you all enter, and she gives you a polite smile. Ah, welcome back, everyone. Good to see you are doing well. If you all could take a seat around this table. This table would work. She points to a table with enough chairs to seat everybody.
All right.
We can go over the contracts that have come across our table this morning.
Right.
I will assist the very drunk Priya into a chair.
Thanks.
Thrim will do the same for Zero.
You'll excuse us, Lystri. We just came back from having a couple drinks.
That's more than fine. I understand the need for a little bit of fun after hard work. So, we got 3 requests this morning. One from the Premier of Aegis, and 2 from elsewhere. These would take you to places on this side of Enderos, one of them beyond the barrier. So, the first one that came across our, or my desk, if you will, is there's a logging settlement. The logging settlement of Andel has been experiencing the disappearance of their workers. So far, the only workers that have been disappearing are males of 18 or older, and all have gone missing in the middle of the night. So far, 5 men have gone missing, and the owner of the logging company, Goran Steiner, has requested our help in figuring out where these missing workers are going to. I believe that this might be the work of a hag or a witch, possibly a coven. So getting there with haste would be wise. I think you 6 would be more than capable to handle this situation.
Are we just reconnaissance, or are we actually...
You would be investigating the disappearance of these people.
So it's men over the age of 18?
18 or older. That's the pattern that
Just men?
Yeah, do you think the men in our group might be in danger?
it's quite possible, but if you stick together and work together, I'm sure you'll handle the situation there.
And where is this one?
To the north, along the border of Arboris and Enderos.
How far is that, do I know?
Well, going to the Enderos map, it would be about 100 miles, right around here. So
about
And
the
in
same,
kilometers?
about the same journey we did before, but the opposite direction.
yeah. So it'd be about a week.
Oh, class, I have a question for you. When is my appointment with the premier? Because I did not write it down.
It's
Because it was a million years ago.
probably tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? It's tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll just say it's tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so about 100 kilometers
Okay.
to this logging settlement. The other one is a bit closer. It's about a couple days' journey to a small township on the border of the Shadow of Dominus. The small township of Nestingham has seen an increase of undead incursions. The regiment of Amber Guard there are getting tired, and the Burgmeister has requested some aid in defending the township and possibly putting an end to whatever is causing this increase of undead attack.
So what are we talking, like zombies or what?
Skeletons, zombies, denizens of the last war with the Shadow Emperor.
Wow. I just wanted to bring up zombies for Pen.
You bitch. Trying to hold it together.
The last one, and probably the most dangerous one, is a recon mission. It was sent to us from the Premier of Aegis himself. Reports have been coming in that the Hasu clan in Karvak are breeding and training a clutch of wormlings for battle. And the Premier has asked us send a small group to go beyond the barrier and confirm these reports. And if you can, it's not required, but if you could bring back evidence of these wormlings, that would be better. But
Evidence that they exist, or
that they exist.
okay, I guess we could do that.
Right, so in order of operation, we have one place that's over 100 miles away. We have the next closest one that's half a week's ride. Was that what you said?
A couple days.
Okay. And then the other one that's right here.
No, the other one we don't.
For the premiere, where is that happening?
It would be in Karvak. Since the clans shift around the landscape of Karvak, this might take. It could take a few days for you to find evidence of this clutch of wormlings. It may take you a good 3 weeks to a month to find them.
We should prioritize by what is most time sensitive. Then, the soldiers across the border of the Shadow of Dominus, they're fighting off undead and they're getting tired. So we should do that first.
What about the young men who are disappearing?
That is important, but it's not a town it's fighting off undead.
Suppose.
If anything, we can petition the Premier to send more Amber Guard towards this town. If you feel the missing people from the logging settlement is of higher priority. Just to buy some more time. It's completely reasonable and possible for you to take both the logging settlement and the defense of Nestingham.
I think that's what we should do. But that's just my opinion.
Hey, I think we could probably pull both jobs off pretty easily. I mean, we did the last job in pretty short order, and we even did some extra stuff too.
I will say that the pattern of the missing people from the logging settlement in Andel is, well, they're having a missing person every week. So it's been about 5 weeks that one person has been missing.
I waited an awful long time. Fuck. Okay.
In-
It is my opinion then that we should go there first, and then deal with that, and then head to Nestingham.
Oh, I agree too. But I do have a question about the Karvok mission. Is that a very important one? In your opinion? Like, what's the importance of these different missions? Do we really need to know anything about?
Considering the training of wormlings, it will take some time for them to be battle ready. Wormlings are hard to train, and even the most skilled of hands of wrangling in dragons, it's still difficult to do. So the recon mission is not of utmost importance. It's just something that the Premier would like to have happen. Just so we could be a little bit more prepared on the barrier.
You've been studying dragons, Priya. What do you think?
Well, I was studying bigger dragons. I don't know a lot about wormlings. I could learn some more.
Let's just say the size of a wormling is about the size of a horse.
So that's not so bad. I think.
It's pretty bad if it's jumping at your face.
Well, anything is bad if it's jumping at your face.
Even a brick.
Bricks don't jump. Well, hopefully. Okay.
Unless they're mimics.
Then they would be, aye?
Aye? Yes?
All right, let's head over to the logging camp.
Aye, that's first.
Yeah.
Post haste.
Then petitioning the Premier to send some more Amberguard to Nestingham should be their next step, aye?
I will I will go meet the Premier tomorrow morning, and well, actually, we have some time today.
I have a meeting with the Premier tomorrow. I can put in an extra bit of incentive, I guess.
Yeah, maybe talk to him about it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, I will give you a written request from the Aegis chapter to go ahead and approve that, and I'll send it with you. All right.
Thank you.
Of course. So, these two missions you'll handle?
What is
Yep.
what is the pay for these two?
The logging settlement have determined that a sum of 4,200 would be sufficient enough. And Nestingham, the Bergmeister has put a request of, what is this, 6,000. So
right.
all said and done, 10,200 gold.
Consider them handled.
Very well. I think
So
42 is a good divisible by 6, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
Yeah.
All right.
My understanding that we're going to the logging town and then trying to go to the Nestingham one after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. I will go ahead and mark these down as... have you come up with a name yet for your group?
The Blue Man Crew.
I don't think we have.
Blue Man Crew.
No,
No, only 2 of us are blue.
The contractors.
and only one of them is a man.
A brick to the face.
Brick to the face.
I will
The
say.
bricklayers. The brick throwers.
Bricklayers.
He who throws the first stone.
I will say TBD on here.
The brick doers.
Very well. That's all. Enjoy the night. And
Mystery. One last thing. Could you see to it that we have these runes installed in our bath?
let me see.
Well, thank you. Thrym
Le-
hands over the.
Yeah, she takes the parchment and looks at the runes. Oh. Well, this one here, we have a few of them installed in some of the baths, but this one is a little bit more expensive. And the heating rune, she says that's the one that's been installed in some of the baths. And the jet one, she's like, that'll be more expensive. I will talk to Audric and see if these can be done.
Excellent.
Might be a good investment.
Yeah, kind of a good incentive for people to join the chapter.
We've got a hot tub.
We've got a jet in our bathtub.
Well, thank you all for coming right away and listening, taking these jobs. Like I said, enjoy your night. And Rhodes, please come see me in the morning.
Oh, absolutely, of course.
I have a question for you, Listery. It's personal.
Sure.
If you don't mind. She'll look at the rest of the group.
All right.
Hey,
See you soon.
We'll head up.
Come with me to my
I
desk.
leave.
Yeah. You all leave. Listry directs you to her desk further back in the room. Please have a seat.
So you're probably gonna think this is stupid, but I just thought I'd ask because you're the most accomplished wizard I know,
Sure.
the most capable and powerful wizard I know.
Thank you.
So you see this, and she's gonna hold up the ice rose that Wake gave her. I've been refreezing it for a couple. I mean, every few minutes for like an hour now, and I was just wondering if you knew how to make this permanent. Or
Let me
something.
let me see.
Because if I stop refreezing it, it's going to melt.
Let me see what I can do.
Like a bubble, or maybe some epoxy resin.
Ah, yes, the Etsy way.
I'm just looking through her spells right now.
I mean, you can always just make up a spell.
I understand.
Or you can tell me no.
I understand. I want to make this see what she can do to like alter. Oh, this
Spell of permanent rose.
Yeah.
I think the spell you're looking for is fabricate.
yeah, she has it. Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah. So she will. This will take about 10 minutes, but it will be locked in its current state.
Okay, I can keep freezing it over the 10 minutes.
No need. I can do that as well.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's very special to me.
Of course. And you see as she concentrates on fabricating the material into the like a permanent state, she is ray of frosting it to keep it like going. Um, and after the 10 minutes, it is less cold, but it is locked in its current state of frozenness.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. Is there anything else I can help you out with?
Nope, just that silly little thing.
All right. And when you exit, go ahead and tell Nyron to please come in.
Okay. Yeah, sure. She'll turn to leave and she'll tuck the rose into her hair.
Okay. The five of you that exited, you see as you exit the doors of the study, you see a woman that only Thrym has met before. A dark elf. That oh, well, let me just show you a picture. A dark elf, all in
Kathy.
black,
Which looks like Zira.
kind of lean up on the wall next to the door. She doesn't say anything to any of you, but she nods in greeting.
She does kind of
Nyron.
look like me.
um,
Hey, how goes it in the shadow of Dominus?
um, it's dark. I don't know what else to say about it.
Any more activity regarding the shards?
It's about the same.
All right. Well, keep us posted.
I'll do that. 10 minutes passes by. Priya exits, and Priya, you see this figure waiting.
Oh, I'm assuming you were waiting for her. She says you can go in.
Thanks. And she enters the study.
I wonder if they're fucking.
Insight check.
Does this look like a booty call? 17.
There might be something there.
I knew it.
All right. What's the plan for the rest of the day? It's about late afternoon at this point.
Zira just wants to lay down in the sun. And what's left
Sunbathe.
of it. Yeah.
Get
Because
a
she needs
tan.
to just, like, cool off from all the drinks.
Yeah, we did go a little overboard.
Yeah, a little
A
bit.
little.
That's why I was so quiet, because I was like, man, she's drunk. She don't want to say anything.
Thrym is gonna spend some of his downtime learning this scroll of what's it called? Language? Something. Understanding.
Comprehend
Comprehending languages. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's a level 1 spell, so it should only take like an hour to copy over.
It's 2 hours. Per
Is it 2
spell
hours?
level. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, a couple hours.
Yeah, and the rest of the time he's probably gonna spend in like trying to figure out how his armor works.
Okay.
But I don't know if you have a system for that, like how I could figure out how to enchant things.
Armor? Like which? I'm sorry, it's been a while. What?
Oh yeah, I mean Thrym is trying to figure out how to enchant his own items because he wants to create magical artifacts and powerful items.
Okay. Well, you can probably spend some time with well, it'd be Listry.
She's busy fucking.
You could definitely interrupt her to like have a lesson or something. That's totally fine.
Could you imagine?
Sorry, let me just squeeze in here. Would you have time for a quick lesson?
You see, there's no fucking going on.
Oh, boo.
There is a quiet conversation at the desk. Yes, we can work on something. Enchanting, you say?
Aye.
All right. Come on over. And you'll spend probably 4 hours trying to like going with Listry, just going over enchantments and how to enchant magical items.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Mark that time down. Anybody else want to work on like downtime stuff in the meantime, or have any conversations amongst each other?
Wake is going to study nature
Study nature. Okay.
as he's been trying to get that goddamn proficiency.
Sure. Yeah, you can put 4 hours to it if you would like. I know you did ask Gavin before you left for like longsword lessons.
Yeah, but then he gave the long sword to
Zero.
Zira. So
Zira
yeah,
has all
no.
kinds of cool shit.
So he's just going to focus on. He's like out by the fountain, just reading.
Okay. Rhodes, Priya, Zira.
Bria probably flew up to the highest roof on
On the
available in the complex, and she's laying up there. And she was just kind of dozing, but when Wake came out to the fountain to read, she rolls over and kind of weirdly watches him instead. But he can't see her, so that's great.
Do you want to make this a roll or just have it happen?
That's up to Wake.
I don't think he's paying attention to his surroundings. I'll say he's at disadvantage on his passive perception, which makes it a 13. So
I'll roll a stealth.
If you want, Rhodes, it could distract you because I do want to have a conversation with Wake.
sure,
That's great. And I rolled well enough, so she's just idly like tending
Creeping?
mostly to look at the sky. She creeping.
Okay.
Creeping. She's still a little drunk.
All right. Before this conversation happens, Zero, do you have any downtime activities you want to do?
Well, maybe once I'm feeling a little more sober, I'll go like read my book of dark magic, whatever.
Study up on like spells that you'll get later on.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I just got that staff that I can't use, so I better
Well, you can
figure
use it.
out. Well, you know what I mean. I can't use the higher stuff yet, so I want to be ready when it happens.
Okay. All right. So Rhodes and Wake. Wake, you're by the fountain, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
That's where he usually hangs out.
Hey, Wake. Hey, what you reading there?
It's a almanac of wildlife of the planetarial plane.
Oh, starting on that studying, huh?
Aye, usually trying to.
Well, speaking of studying, I've been trying to figure something out. That I think you've mastered it. You turn into those cool animals and stuff. I want to try and do that myself. What? How do you do it?
Okay.
Like, do you imagine the animal, or how does it work?
So it's not. He like closes the book and leans forward. It takes a lot of practice, and it's magic, right? You're channeling
Yeah.
the magic of the world around you.
Okay.
You use it to flow through and take the shape of the beast, and it can only take a shape of a beast that you understand. I'm not perfect at it. It's why all of my shapes are watery. I'm not quite proficient yet.
Oh.
I'm
Okay,
getting better, but it's
sort
difficult.
of like a meditation on the animal and
Basically,
accepting it is part of yourself or something.
my elder told me that it's letting your spirit dance with the magic of the world around you, and the dance is about the creature you're turning into. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, it does. It does. I like. Yeah.
You're having a conversation with the magics of the world about that creature, and it lets you take its shape.
Yeah, like I have conversations with rocks. It's like the world around me.
Yeah,
Sort of.
it must be like that because I can't think of anything else.
Oh, interesting. I think Rhodes will just like kind of wander like a few paces away from you and just kind of like sit on a bench and like contemplate your words.
Sure.
And he'll just be you'll see him just kind of like closing his eyes and like focusing every once in a while. Nothing happens, but
Yeah.
but like he's trying.
I'll say you can make a spell casting check. It's a high DC.
A spell casting. What like
Wisdom.
What are we talking here?
Like a spell attack.
A spell attack, yeah.
Spell attack. Can I roll through? Well, oh, I can do that. Oh my god! As high as it could, about as high as it could possibly be.
We'll just say that
yeah.
So you don't have wild shape yet,
No.
but you do notice that some of your fingernails grow a little bit longer.
Well, no. So, but there is an effect that happens. I connect with whatever shape I'm going to take.
Yeah, like what are you thinking about right now? Like what animal?
Well, he's thinking about a horse, but that's not going to happen.
Okay,
He's familiar with horses.
Gotcha.
But what
So
happens
that flower can ride him.
instead is I think he's just like focusing really hard, closing his eyes, and for a second he doesn't notice it, but Wake would notice it. There's like a sparkle or a shimmer that glows on his skin, like all over, like an actual just like a flickering of light, and then it stops.
Wake you would just hear Wake behind you go, close.
Perfect.
All right.
That's it.
With everybody doing something for the rest of the day, I think picking up the next day on the next session is what we're going to do. So we'll go ahead and end this.
I got a whole day planned tomorrow.
We'll end the session there. And let's go ahead and go for an RP vote. And we'll start with Sin.
I think I want to give it to Priya for being drunk. That was fun.
That was fun.
All right. Echo?
So I'm gonna give it to 0. I'm giving it to 0 because the girl talk and like actually working the analogy in a way that I believe 0 would know it, like a brick to the face, and then that being the running joke for the entire rest of the session. So I have to give it a 0 for that. That was very in character and also very funny. So well done.
Yes.
Good deal. Asenji.
A lot of good moments. I'm gonna give it to Rhodes for outplaying the brothers Crafton and getting the best deal.
I don't
by
know
just
if I don't know if
fueling
it was a
the
good
fire.
deal.
Yeah, it might not have been, but it was
It's
hilarious.
It's what I wanted, though. I got what I
Just-
wanted.
Just immediately being like, "Oh, you want to fuck over your brother? Okay, I'll go fuck over your brother, and you can get me things cheaper." It's really good.
Yeah.
Ganon.
I don't know who exactly brought it up, but I think it was Penn. So correct me if I'm wrong. But whoever started the whole conversation about Rhodes' underbrush,
That was me.
Yeah, it was.
to you, that made me crack up.
I'm wondering what his shrubbery is. What he's got going on there.
It's so funny.
It was our cover. It was our cover story of what we were talking about before Wake showed up.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's
It was-
And then
mistletoe.
it became a real topic of conversation.
Yeah, I did also make a note of the line, "Maybe they're fucking." It's also a very good one.
Maybe
Jesus.
they're
Yeah, that was
fucking.
All right. Pen.
My honorable mention goes to Zira for just supporting the girl talk and just explaining things the way only Zira could to Priya. It was great. She has a lot to think about now. But my vote is going to go for Rhodes because of how adorably flustered he got when they were prying into his love life.
Oh yeah, that was great.
And,
Her
and
name
explaining
was
how he got
her name was Jin, by the way. I
Jin.
should have said that in the story. Yeah,
He
J-I-N.
got pushed down by this Dragonborn. That also gave Priya a lot to think about.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought it was cute.
So
Also honorable mention because apparently Thrym has a lot of game.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for him just like going for
Yeah,
it.
I've been around the block, and then like the
I'll have
unexpected
you-
flirting between him and Zero was also shook me to my core.
I was like, what? I don't even know how to react right now.
Can't wait to explore that.
Isn't Zero like a foot taller?
Yeah, that's okay.
Hey, man,
What?
it's not the size; it's how you use
Hey,
it.
short king.
Hey, yeah, short king.
All right.
fantasy
Well,
world.
it looks
Dwarves are
like
known.
the votes have an inspiration going to Priya and Rhodes.
Rhodes.
So,
Thank
thank you all for playing with me tonight, and
Thank you.
we'll
Thank
see
you for running.
running.
Yeah, so good.
I hope you all had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we'll see you next
It's
week.
very easy to play Embarrassed Wake because it's just me.
All right.